And we're live. Good
Woohoo!
evening, and welcome to a very fucking special episode of the Sunday Night Show. Uh, Pretty because not only is it the Sunday Night Show, it's kind of a throwback to the olden days, the days of yore, because we're joined by two very special VIP guests. On this side here, we have the wonderful Ethel Cross from 13 Originals. And
Howdy.
down here, we have the absolutely legendary Soulish Trenchcoat, Trenchy. Um, Again, two fantastic people. Myself and Ethel used to rule the roost when it came to Sunday nights. Hopefully, Ethel will be back again.
Oh yeah.
And it's been fucking ages, but it's great to have you back. Jen, what do you think of having two legends in the pantheons of Sunday night streaming
Well,
among
this will
us?
be a good stream tonight, that's for sure. Although I can't help but wonder when you said a very special episode of Trash Fire, I can't help but let my mind think, is this where we're going to talk about the bad touch?
What you mean, like fucking, two kids going to a bicycle shop and getting felt up by an old fella? No,
Yeah.
no, thank goodness. I mean,
Or like that Bloodhound Gang song. With
Exactly.
Do it like animals, do it on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, that song.
Yeah. Classic.
But-
Oh, God, that's considered a classic now. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
all
I sit around. I'm very cultured, guys. I sit around and listen to classic music like Bloodhound Gang and Easy.
It's
or
just
whatever.
like Bach.
Just a heads up, guys. As I said before, Ethel and Trenchy, two of my oldest friends, two of Jen's oldest friends, fantastic fucking streamers, two great channels. They both took a bit of a break, but their channels are still active, and their older content is still still worth checking out. Still Colin Firth checking out.
It's still
I-
fertile. If you
It's-
plug it in, a baby might come out.
It might.
I'm not dead. I'm getting better.
Um,
Feel
But yeah.
young.
Guys, please, if you're watching this, check out Ethel's channel. She done some amazing watch-alongs, some great streams, done Sci-Fi Sundays. When it comes to corny public domain B movies, you can't ask for a better fucking host. And when it comes to stuff of nostalgia, animation, or just genuine good fucking nature chat, Trenchy is the absolute top of the fucking pops. Please check out their channels. They're in the description. Trench, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
It's weird.
It's
It's
weird.
good, but it's weird.
It's our fucking it's a Jen centric stream. It's an Ethel centric stream. It was always going to be weird with these fucking two. You know what you get. A good kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
It's never. It's a what you think? How do you feel now that you're back streaming and stuff? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you hungry? Are you happy? Are you sleepy?
Horny?
Not that. Definitely not that.
That's just shit. Not everyone is horny on a live stream, Jen.
Oh, right.
Try to keep the horny off of Maine, or at least that's the plan sometimes.
It doesn't always work though.
Only human. Sometimes we all break down.
But no, I think I speak for everyone. But I am going to let Jen fucking say it as well. I think I speak for everyone. But there's a lot of people who miss you guys, and it's great to see you back on the platform, and hopefully see you back again. Again, no pressure. You have an absolute fucking library of content if people want to check it out. Jen, how do you feel to have these two wonderful fucking people back on our live stream?
I'm thrilled to have them back. It's been too fucking long. Before we went live, I was telling Ethel and Trench it's been too fucking long. And like Ethel was regaling us with good stories. I miss all the stories, and I just miss the energy in general. I do.
Yeah, back in the day we used to have some fucking madcap fucking streams. Good crap. Like there was we had a great Christmas one where we watched We Wish You a Turtle's Christmas. And it was kind of a double barrel stream because then you jump onto Ethel's stream and we were watching a Muppets Christmas. And then Ethel done a fantastic edit of the Star Wars holiday special and the He-Man and She-Ra holiday special, which is up on her channel as well. Be sure to check that out.
Yeah, it's a Christmas double feature.
It is, and you edited it remarkably. It was so fucking good.
It's a good time of year for that, for the Christmas people, because you know you've got your decorations in the stores, so you're already bombarded with it. Just embrace it. Just embrace it. Jingle bells while you carve a snowflake into your jack-o'-lantern. You know, it's all good.
So, guys, just a heads up. Jen wanted to discuss this, and last Friday the 13th. So that's kind of our springboard topic. And Jen, have you any questions or any teams or anything you want to discuss, or do you want to argue with me again about how Roy Burns did not have enough fucking prep time to get his costume together and put that plan together?
Now, darling, you're putting the lube across the dildo way too early. We need to go down a notch, because I do have some questions. Especially now that we have two brilliant guests on with us. You know, let's chew the fat, because it seems appropriate that this stream would be a couple of days late while everyone else was doing Friday the 13th. Let's do Sunday the 15th.
Yeah.
15th. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Friday the 13th on Sunday the 15th, because it's us and stuff. And I guess the first question is, what is the worst one in the franchise and what is the best? And this is open question. Whoever wants to start, feel free. What is the worst one in the franchise and why? And tell me what is your, and not the best, not necessarily your favorite, but the best one.
Anyone want to take that? I'll go last, or I can go first.
I'll take it. I'm not really fond of the fourth one. That's the one where it's not Jason, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the fifth one.
That's
the fifth one. Oh, the fifth one. Excuse me. The fourth one's the return, right? Or
yeah, the fourth one's with Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
They all blend together.
So it's the fifth one with the ambulance guy that I don't like.
You have something in common with Marty.
Which this is the first time we've had an ambulance guy impersonate a famous slasher and disappoint an audience.
It wouldn't be the
but
last.
It wouldn't be the last.
But it wouldn't be the last time. That's right.
Very good. I think you're probably not going to be. I think that's going to be the majority answer for everybody. I actually really like it, but I can understand it's not a perfect film. I'll agree with you guys. It's not a perfect
shit.
film. Wait your turn, Marty.
Okay,
what about you, Trench? What about you?
Wait, worst one?
Worst one, yeah.
You don't want me to get started on the worst one.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, go for it.
I hate Jason Goes to Hell. That is a piece of shit. No offense to people that like it.
Okay, now this is interesting because I just rewatched Jason Goes to Hell the other night with Jaker. That's the big one they wanted to watch, and like I get why, and that one gets a lot of hate. But I was rewatching it. I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. I didn't think it was bad back then. But why do you think so, Trenchy? I'm very curious to know.
They took Jason and turned him into a demonic worm that has to climb up his sister's vagina to come back to life. It's like, what are you doing? Stop. And then they had this cool character in the movie with the cowboy hat, and it's like, oh, he's cool, and he just gets hugged to death, and they do nothing with him. I mean, the kills are cool, but it's like, we'll just copy Halloween and we'll just turn it into shape-shifting body horror, and Jason won't be Jason. He'll just shave a guy in people's bodies. It's like, what is happening?
Doesn't it make you hungry for a raw, decomposing human heart?
Yeah, good point.
That was pretty cool.
He's looking. I love that scene. He's just looking at it. He's looking at it, and you see it. You see the twinkle in his eye where he gets the idea in his head where, I think I'm just going to eat this and pick it up and take a big old bite out of this. I missed lunch. Why not?
Look, Trench, it mightn't be my It mightn't be my favorite, but it does have cameos from the Necronomicon and Freddy Krueger. So
That is cool. It has some okay parts to it, but it's just, why did you have to fuck with Jason and turn him into a demonic worm? And then have him, like, do incest to come back to life? Like, what is happening?
Is that worse than like the Freddy sperm?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It makes you. I don't think it's as bad as the Freddy sperm. I really don't.
I forgot about that.
That is the Freddy sperm.
I think it looks pretty good in comparison to the Freddy sperm. I mean,
Well, you need the 3D glasses. In fairness, if you don't have the 3D glasses,
I mean,
you're fucked.
if I heard the reviews for it with the 3D glasses, and it's a stark difference. You know, the reviews with it's like, yeah, the Freddy sperm lame with the 3D glasses. Siskel and Ebert, 2 thumbs up, jizz-tastic. Yeah, that fucking jizz-tastic. That's what.
This is a reason. This is a reason to come to the cinema, and come in the
Literally.
cinema.
I laughed, I cried, sperm flew at my face. It's the quote of a lifetime.
what more do you want? What about you, darling? Not that I don't already know.
Honestly, okay, honestly. Part 1.
Okay, interest. Now you're going to have a lot of people who hear this that are going to come after you with pitchforks and knives. You
Give a
realize?
flying fuck.
Okay, I'm just warning you. Okay, why? I think I know why, but explain.
Okay, I'm gonna get doubly crucified. The same reason I have some issues with the original Halloween. It's a good template.
Let me just do my cross real
Okay,
quick.
it's a good template. It's a good template, but it's definitely something that you can see is hampered by the budget, by the acting. The premise is cool. The premise is the whole fucking 10 Little Indians kind of on a B movie kind of grindhouse scale.
And Pamela Voorhees.
Yeah. Again, Betsy Palmer is fantastic, and you've got Kevin Bacon with an erection in shorts. But let's be honest though, like it's not as interesting as the issues I have with the later movies.
Mhm.
And I've said this before, Jen. Like, a cardinal sin a horror movie or any kind of B movie is boring. And there are stretches of that movie that is boring. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I'm not trying to be a dick. And if you love this movie, more power to you. This is my personal opinion. I just think the first one is very much they had a formula. They wanted to see how it worked. It was like, hey, let's just fucking splash the paint on the canvas and see how it works. There wasn't anything incredibly dynamic. It was just a slasher. It was just like, hey, fucking Carpenter made a quick buck with this kind of stuff. Let's see what we can do. And again, that's all it is. It's not anything that fucking reinvents the wheel just yet. The ending is cool. Betsy Palmer is cool. Some of the effects are cool. But it's a bit of a bore and a slog to get through.
I will agree with you on that.
It's kind of like a test run. Let's see how it goes. Let's kick the tires, take it around the block, and see if the tranny falls out.
Yeah. You're not like I still say be prepared to get some people that are angry, but there are people who are coming down and who are going, or horror people who will, amongst ourselves in dark secret places go, okay, we admit this isn't the strongest one of these films.
No, look, I will admit it is the quintessential slasher. It is the foundation stones of the slasher genre, for better or worse. It is one of the foundation stones for the slasher genre. But if you go onto the site and you tell someone, if you're saying, hey, check out the house I'm building, and all you see is the foundation. Someone's like, that's just a fucking stone slab on the ground. It's like it's important. It's an important part of the franchise. It's everything else is built around it, whether continuity is kept or not. And I just think that it's a good starting point, but it's not something that you're going to fucking kind of like, you know, it's not the be all and end all of what would come subsequently.
I usually recommend 3 and 6. But
Yeah.
that's what I because I think that's the third one is when they hit their stride. Like that's when they figured it out. They figured out like, okay, Sackman doesn't really work very well. It's not very intimidating. Oh, Hockey Mask works. And you've got all the fun 3D gags, which are so dated and lame that they actually are fun.
And the soundtrack. The soundtrack
And
is
it's got the best theme song, maybe second best, only to Man Behind the Mask. It's that like extra disco version of the theme song. I love it.
Yeah, that there are some things to praise, and I will agree with you, Marty. Like it's good, but I always get a little bit. And there's some horror fans who say it's their absolute favorite, and I can understand that. But I think it's definitely nostalgia. You know what I mean? A big part of it is nostalgia because it's what I grew up with it, but that wasn't my first one. The first one wasn't where I grew up with it. I was a few movies down the road before I started seeing it. But yeah, I can. And it is a slog. It is a bit of a slog in places. It's fun, and there's some good things about it. I think there's enough good stuff to kind of cancel out the bad.
Okay.
But I always worry you lose a potential fan with the first and second one. That's why I always recommend the third one first. I'm like, that'll get you.
Yeah, I think especially a younger viewer.
Ethel, do you know what I compare it to? The first season of Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's like, you know, it's like it's got space Africans and a tar monster, but stick with it, it'll find its feet.
I was gonna say I love that part where Jason fights the space Africans. What the fuck?
I like part 1. I think it's good. But I put Jason X and Freddy versus Jason over it, what some people will get mad about. But I love those movies. Those movies are underrated. I mean, the first Friday the 13th's good. I do like it, and there's parts about it I find interesting, and I would be expand upon more. But but Jason X is awesome. It's Jason in space. I don't get why people hate that movie. Jason is in space and he becomes the Jasonator.
And he just wants his machete, guys.
Yeah.
And it's got that awesome liquid nitrogen kill.
Yeah, that is a cool one. And Freddy versus Jason is also really good.
Yeah,
that's a fun one.
I don't think it's the best kill ever, but I think it's definitely in the top 5 kill for the franchise.
It's okay. Naze, it's a classic. But you know what? It's a
problematic classic.
No, it's slow in parts. It's just like, God damn it. But at the same time, someone could turn around to me. In fairness, someone could turn around to me and go, "A fucking alien, Jesus Christ!" We don't.
Yeah. I guess it depends on what you find slow, because I don't find the first Friday the 13th slow, but maybe it's because of the camera work, and I do like the characters in the first film.
Yeah,
I think that, like, when that one character is talking about the dream they had about the blood and stuff, I'm like, that's kind of cool. They kind of predicted their death, but nobody really talks about that. And I was like, I wish that was expanded on, because it kind of just, they say it and then it goes away, and then they die.
Now, do you guys think that it would be successful if it didn't have that ending? Spoilers. Well, actually, I can do without spoilers. Where you know who does you know what in the lake with the raft and the thing.
Wait, who jerks off into the lake on a raft?
Well, you know, it's from the deleted scene, Marty. You gotta see that. That's it's quite a special thing.
I guess Jason really did come back.
I don't know. I the ending definitely helps. I think I will give you a controversial opinion. Like, and this movie has flaws too. But I think if you gave me a pick of which one I think is stronger, even though they both have a lot of flaws, I would take Sleepaway Camp over the first Friday the 13th.
Yeah. I will, because at least there's.
It's a lot peppier.
Yes.
It's not as, I don't know, like, a Sleepaway Camp is like Cocoa Puffs, and Friday the 13th is it's cornflakes that someone put a bit of banana
sugar.
into.
It's like
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it is? It's like store brand Frosted Flakes where the frosted coating fell off most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's at the bottom of the box.
It's still good, but man, you want that frosting.
I feel like the difference too is the Sleepaway Camp. It's like an active summer camp. It's open there in the summer. And Friday the 13th, they're setting up the summer camp, but it's not like open yet. And it kind of looks fallish more than summer. I kind of look summer, but kind of also looks fallish at the same time.
Jen, would you agree with Nate's statement here?
Sleepaway Camp 2 is the best. Enough said.
Yeah.
I enjoy Sleepaway Camp 2 a lot. Like, yeah, I kind of like it a lot. I really respect the first one and know what we did there, and I showed it to you. Remember, we did a watch along, Marty, and you didn't care for it as much as I did, but I have a real soft spot for part 2. I do.
Sleepaway Camp 2 is a masterpiece.
Yeah,
it's not as boring as Friday the 13th Part 1. I'm sorry. Be fucking killed. My channel is gonna be just fucking hate. Downvotes. This is gonna get fucking downvotes.
Because you're being. See, I would rather listen to someone who gave me an honest thing than tell me what they thought I wanted to hear. Well, and you're not being a dick about it.
We can balance it out. We'll balance it out. It may be kind of slow, but it's more. It's a lot faster paced than the first 30 minutes of Manos Hands of Fate.
That's true.
Jesus Christ, that wouldn't be difficult to Ethel. That wouldn't be fucking difficult.
Yeah, but Friday the 13th doesn't have Torgo, so it balances each other out.
And it doesn't have that great theme song at the beginning. La 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 la.
Trenchy, there is no way out. There is no way out.
There is no place like that here. It'll be dark soon.
For me, the weakest
wouldn't approve.
For me, the weakest one, and I'm gonna get killed because I know a lot of people really have a affection for Part 8. But Part 8, the only things I like about Part 8 is I do like when the boxer, where the street punks where they're probably thespian kids are playing street punks. I always find that kind of funny, and I love the ending song to Part 8. Darkest Side of the Night is a bop. I will fight anybody who says it's not. But I always get really bored with Part 8. Plus, that fucking ending makes absolutely. You want to talk about something that doesn't make a goddamn lick of sense?
No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't. How did the toxic waste turn him back into? How did it not only turn him back into a child, but fix his physical deformities?
It was holy water.
It's the reverse Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It reversed the Ninja Turtles. That's like,
Jesus sludge.
Yes.
Oh God, Nate thinks it's a total bop. Okay, so we talked about the worst one. What about is everyone's favorite?
Ooh.
Part 9 is awesome.
Wait, Jen, which one has Crispin Glover doing these dance?
That's Part 4.
Yeah, Part 4.
I like Part 4. I like Part 3 as well because the 3D gimmick, and I got a really cool NECA figure. I like the scene where he shoots the fucking harpoon into Ron's eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's pretty close for me. Geez, I saw Jason X in theaters, so that's got a special meaning for me. But overall, like, I think the stepping on point is Part 3, so maybe I'll go with 3. I don't know. It's neck and neck, like I said.
Hey, Monkey's here.
Woohoo!
Ah, strange monkey. See,
But
now if we got him the toxic waste, the thumbnail wouldn't look like that. We could just fix it.
you're saying that the toxic waste would fix
Yeah,
Strange Monkey's monstrous visage.
yes, it would fix the monstrous visage.
But I like that. I like the monstrous visage. I like it.
Explains
Scary,
why you're
man.
going
God
out to
damn it,
eat.
Nate.
Oh, Trenchy, you saw because of the worm and going his sister's vajayjay.
What?
That really bothers you, doesn't it, Trenchy?
Very much. You can make Michael incestual. I don't give a fuck about him. He can be incestual if he wants to, but don't do that to Jason.
Trench,
Just not Jason.
what if we used modern technology and we did a special edition where we replaced the worm with Scotty Too Hottie?
That would be interesting. Is he doing the worm and they gotta play the theme song in the background while he's doing it?
Money isn't a worm. He's doing the worm.
Yeah.
And he goes up Jason.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And I gotta have the theme song.
That's how
Lads, it'd make about as much sense as the currently existing fucking movie. So yeah.
And he's gotta hop on one foot before he does it. He's gotta pretend to be the bird and the worm. Like he used to.
Scotty makes his appearance getting vomited out of Jason, and all you hear is, turn it up! Do, 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 turn it up! Bow, 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 bow,
Nate, stop sounding like a bug. Stop sounding like a bug, Nate. You sound like a bug right now. That's okay.
See, we can save the film with modern technology. We just need to resist the George Lucas thing and don't put Jabba the Hutt in there.
And take
We could put him as the person that owns a burger place.
Oh my God, Jabba's Jason Burgers. I love it. It sounds great.
No, it'd have to be fucking Dexter Rex or the dinosaur guy that's kind of in a sexual relationship with Obi-Wan. Hello, Dexter. Where he goes into the diner and it's like fucking, I don't know, fucking Obi-Wan nearly creams himself over this dinosaur man with 4 arms. He's like, hello,
what an idiot's diner. You got prep cooks out back milking fucking aliens for blue milk. Jesus.
Yeah.
Trenchy, what about you? Which is your favorite of the bunch?
Part 4 is my favorite. My top 3 is part 4, part 2, and part 6. I love part 2. Part 2 is the first one I saw, but part 4 is my favorite. Jason's angry. It was Corey Feldman before he went evil. And there's a lot of fun. The song in it is great. And the kills are cool. I just like part 4 a lot. Part 4, I think, did the first 3 movies the best.
That's some good choices.
Just the formula.
Jason does shave a naked man in it too. Oh, he ritually.
That does happen.
Yeah, I mean that's enough of a list right there. Right there, just add that one is just enough.
if Jason existed, I think we all know who the fuck we'd like him to shave. But that's another fucking story for another time. Anyway,
there really is nothing like a shorn scrotum. Quite perfect.
But Jesus Christ. Anyway, Jen, any more questions or any more stuff?
Yeah. For me, my most controversial thing, because one of my favorites is one most people, me and Monty are the only 2 people that really love it. It's part 7. I really like Jason versus Carrie. I think it's a fun film, and it's one that a lot of people either roll their eyes at or they go, I don't know why that movie gets so much hate. I think it was a cool idea.
I like it. I think it's cool because, like, there's only so many times you can have him killing the same bunch of boring fucking teenagers. I was delighted. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, fucking have him fight the Wolfman or Dracula or fucking Laurel and Hardy next or something. Fucking mix that shit up.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing about Jason. I take the piss and Jen gets really annoyed. There's a very slim sliver of a difference between Jason and Michael Myers, if you ask me. But at least Jason can get away with doing some goofy fucking shit and having some goofy fucking adventures. and it's fun as a result. He's in space, he's in hell, he's fighting Freddy, he's fighting Carrie, he's fighting the Ninja Turtles in New York, he's punching a dude's head off. He's like, it's fucking. Jason is just someone who's like, fuck it. He's in space. He's in Iraq. He's in fucking Montenegro taking part in the fucking Formula One race. It's brilliant.
He's in the Peace Corps.
Yeah,
I think every slasher genre franchise has to journey into space at some point. We had Jason, Leprechaun, Pinhead.
Ethel, I will give you the rule of thumb though. A slasher franchise has reached its fucking problematic zenith when it goes into space, and an Aliens movie has reached its fucking shit stick of a fucking zenith when the fucking xenomorphs come to Earth. That's just an observation I fucking made. Say what you will about it.
Who wanted to see xenomorphs in a modern town? Nobody wanted to see that.
And all the cast were like slasher fucking, just the blonde chick with the tits and the bad boy and the fucking, the town bully. It's like, the fuck you do? No, this is Alien versus Predator, not Alien versus Jason. For fuck, although that would have been fucking cool, but fuck it. I don't know.
I don't know. You suppose Jason could beat a xenomorph like in combat?
He probably could. I've done stop motions where he's taking on the Predator. Him taking on the Predator would be cool.
Oh yeah, like the Predator, it seems like he stands more of a chance, but like the xenomorph, the problem I keep running into when I run it through my mind is, well, once he cuts the damn thing, he's gonna lose his
bleeds all over us, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his
hand. But he'll just keep cutting it. He don't give a fuck.
Eventually he'll fall apart because he'll get dissolved by the acid. Yeah. So
he'll just be sitting there. Why are you trying to get me into, Nate? I'm not. No.
Now,
Nate, if you've got something to say, dude, I dropped the link into the. Come in if you want.
Come in if you want. Welcome.
Oh, also, going off of what you said, Marty, false advertisement. He never went to hell, and Jason goes to hell until the very end. So that's more bullshit from that movie.
It's the never-ending story all over again. What was the runtime of that movie? Because that wasn't never-ending.
Probably should have ended before we got to Jack Black.
Well, now technically they didn't lie. We did see him go to hell, and it was about his journey to hell. Now, if it had been called Jason Adventure Playtime in Hell #1 film this summer, that'd be different.
I'd rather have him following the yellow brick road to hell and him meet people on the way and go to hell. Like, it's not a journey. He's just turning into other people to kill his sister. He's not trying to go to hell. He's trying to kill his sister because he's Michael Myers now. I don't know why.
Damn it, new line. You called the movie Jason Goes to Hell. He does. He takes a holiday in Des Moines. What the fuck do you want?
I mean, that opening's awesome. They blow him up. That was really cool. And I like the agent person in the beginning. But it's like, why couldn't the movie been about her and the like dude that's like hunting him with the cowboy hat? Because the sister was okay, but she was kind of boring.
I'll agree with you on that, Trench. Like, I think that opening is one of the best openings in all the Friday the 13th. I fucking love that opening. It's really cool, and it really harkens back to what Friday the 13th is. A lone woman, and of course she has to get naked, and when the lights go out right as she's in the tub. It's a cool scene, and it's done really well. And I also like where he pauses and he realizes the lights go on when they get him to the trap, and he's like, "What the fuck is?" Even Jason's like, fuck is going on?
It's a nice.
This never happened in the other movies.
It's a nice swerve, and it answers the question of, well, what would happen? Well, I guess somebody from the military would do something eventually, because the police wouldn't do anything because
they send in it's like it was like an FBI thing. It's like, oh, we'll send you in, and we know that Jason likes to kill certain people, and we'll set you up to do all these things to get him to come over, and then you get him into the trap. I thought that was pretty cool.
What was the point of that first person segment? Good shooting, Mahoney. Now clean this shit up. It's like, Is this dude possessed by Jason? Is that what this is? No. It's just they decided to put in some random fucking first person sequence. And then, like, what more? Does the heart possess the coroner? Or is the coroner like, hey, I've got a quirk where like certain coroners fuck a body, but there's not enough fuck. So he's like, fuck it, I'll eat the heart. I'll try. I can tell people
that happened in Aftermath.
I still think he just missed lunchtime, or maybe Daryl from biology down the hall took his sandwich.
Maybe.
I always thought the heart was sort of like, Temple of Doom. Cover your heart. So like it sort of made sense. It was like Temple of Doom logic.
Well, he was screaming Kali Ma before he ate it.
I'm with Trenchy. I really did. I think that opening there's a lot of problems with Ghost of Hell, but I do really like that opening. I think
I hate the movie, but it's mainly because I don't like what they do with Jason. There was a lot of cool. That movie could have been amazing with all the different elements in it, but it's like you decide to go this route, and it's like it just doesn't work for me.
I get you.
But it's not. I don't like it, but it's not. It's more watchable than some other movies. There are way worse movies.
Hey, stranger! It's been forever. Hi,
Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Not only does it turn him back into a child, Ben, it also heals him of his physical deformities. It's amazing. If someone siphoned that shit, you wouldn't have to worry about fucking medical issues at all. Just fucking pump that shit into the fucking water, the proper water supply, so people can drink it.
Yeah, what's the term they used for him in the documentary? It demongoloided him. Trigger warning. Well, that's not my word.
I know Kara has a good theory with that it was a hallucination because they're like hallucinating the whole movie. But I just wait. If it was that, I wish the movie they just made that more clear.
Well, like the fumes. Is it the fumes from the sewer? The chemicals are like.
Maybe. Oh, I've got it. This is a theory I just came up with on the spot. Maybe it's like Quantum Leap, where he's the little boy, but because he's a spirit, you see the monster, right? But the toxic waste killed the body or destroyed the body and exorcised the spirit. So the little boy was left behind and no one saw the monster anymore.
That would explain Jason go to hell hopping into all the other bodies.
Yes, fucking Dean Stockwell. Damn it, Jason. You're supposed to kill Laurie Strode. Oh, fucking Haddonfield. Ziggy says you've got to go back to 1970.
Yeah.
You gotta throw some Sams in there. You gotta Sam, you gotta do this, or you're not gonna leap. If you don't murder those teens tonight, they're gonna go home and fornicate and have a bunch of children out of wedlock. Sam, you gotta do it. Those kids, their future sucks. Sam.
One of them was gonna commit a war crime over in Afghanistan. You can't let them breathe.
They have to be an adult through the 2000s. Sam, you gotta save them. Sam.
It's the only way to stop 9/11, Sam. Jesus Christ.
Ziggy says 92%. This fixes everything. Go kill those counselors.
Fucking Jesus.
Do it for America.
Oh, fuck.
Cha 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 ha ha cha 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 ha ha.
Jesus.
That'd just be Al in the background. Cha 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 cha. He's like, that's really annoying. Do you want to kill someone? Yes. Good. Cha cha cha.
Yeah. Instead of Pamela Voorhees, it's Dean Stockwell's character.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had Dean Stockwell's hologram in my ear, cha 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 ha ha ha, for like an hour, I'd probably kill all the counselors too.
Good point.
Oh my God. Guys, which is your favorite character from the series? Even if you don't know their name, just their description or what they're notable for, or their death or something, maybe.
The enchilada guy.
Everyone loves the enchilada guy.
Goddamn enchiladas! That guy can't catch a break. He's getting attacked by zombies, and now Jason. Although is Jason a zombie in that movie, or is that that's with Roy Burns. That's Mr. Where the fuck did you get that prep time? Fuck that movie.
We'll get to it, darling. We'll get to it.
Would it have been funnier if Jason, instead of killing him, just tipped the outhouse over and he got all messy?
Just covered in shit.
He's just like, no! Stab me instead, Jason! Damn! I'm never going to get this smell out.
Leather. This jacket's real leather.
I mean, his hot date was basically ruined anyway. I'm sorry, guys. If you got a break in the middle of the date like your ass is on fire, that's it for you. That kills the romance.
Okay, Jen, say I was taking a shit, right? Okay, and you were outside. Would you be like, baby, baby, baby? Who fucking does that? I'd be like,
probably I would.
Yeah, you'd be there. God damn it, woman! I'm trying to concentrate and taking a shit. Will you please stop saying it?
I probably would, though.
Well, if you think about it, we all do that every time Trenchy disappears to use the bathroom. I mean, for all we know, he's listening to us the whole time. It's like bad and dead and dead and dead. You guys keep talking about B movies. It's helping the movement. That's why they're B movies. The B stands for bowel.
You know what? In some cases, you're probably right. That's where they came from.
I like the character Marty, the heavyset kid, the one that starts it with Roy Burns. You know, the kid that gets murdered. I can't. What's his name, Marty? I can't.
I'll check.
Francis.
He's candy bar. He gets.
Yes.
I don't know. I'll check.
I want to say Francis, but I think I'm wrong.
Or was it part 7?
No, that wasn't part 7. Though.
Hang on.
Baby.
Part
Francis?
Part 5 or 4?
Think of logs falling down a waterfall, baby. I'm just helping you think.
9. There's some issues with it. I don't hate it, but I can also understand why Trenchy has issues with it. I don't hate it.
I will sleep on part 9, Nate.
Just make sure it's laying flat. If you sleep on the corner of the DVD, it's gonna poke you. It'll hurt.
Yeah.
You're sleeping on Jason X.
Hi,
Hello, Brittany.
That'd be a real, like, you'd have to talk to a therapist for
Hello?
that.
Brittany.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you a Friday the 13th fan, Brittany?
I'm not, but I will still watch it.
Very cool.
What you did like? Have you watched any of them?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Are you now, or have you ever been sleeping on part 9?
Fright Night?
No. Part not. Never mind.
Part 9 of Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Goes to hell. That's the one that goes to hell.
With the burgers.
And the worm and the incest.
Oh, that one. I haven't seen that one yet, but I need to definitely check that out.
She's
Trenchy.
moving
Good luck.
Brittany's moving it to the bottom of the list now after that description.
Well, it's
Oh, my bad, Nate.
Hang on, I'm trying to find the name of that kid
I
that got
want to say
killed.
Francis, but I'm probably wrong.
No, I'm looking.
No,
Wait, who?
The
The
fat
heavy-
kid that was killed with the axe. Roy Burns' son.
The one that's like wants a chocolate, the chocolate
Yes.
kid.
Yeah.
Just forget
Wow.
about it. Just forget about it.
Was it Ronnie? No, that's not it.
I like the fact he fucking chops the bar in half.
always
And
go
you
after
would
the
think
fat
after
kid.
that the kid would just, I know the kid was supposed to be a little slow, but like still you'd think that something would have said, you know what, just shut up and walk away.
Always going after the fat kid. It's just because they can't run fast. They're easy prey.
It's
Right.
like, where was the supervision? I get they're older kids, but come on, you obviously know all these kids have issues. There should be somebody there to make sure this doesn't happen. Like, the kid that can't read rooms should not be able to come up to the kid that has a short fuse. And why is the kid with anger issues have an axe? But why couldn't anybody else have had the axe?
Because he needed to chop
Yeah.
wood.
Why isn't an adult chopping wood? Oh, this will help him with his anger issues.
Why give a kid who's obviously emotionally volatile, allow him access to a bladed weapon?
Yeah, I don't even, obviously if you have anger issues, that doesn't mean you get to kill people with axes, but I kind of feel bad because they were supposed to be getting help there, and nobody got help, and then the place stayed open after they all saw somebody get murdered in front of them, even though they seemed fine about it, they kept having fun.
Wait,
But-
you're saying that giving people with rage issues and a history of violence like sharp implements is a bad idea? Like,
It's not a good one.
Unless we have an overpopulation problem, that might help with it, but...
This does not
fine.
bode well for my prison program for maximum security inmates with violent tendencies. It was going to teach them how to whittle.
Look, Ethel,
It's a bad idea.
you can always do that young offenders arsonist thing and have those kids working at fireworks factory. I still think that's a fucking marvelous idea.
He just wanted to give him chocolate too. I mean, I get that the one kid had anger issues and the one other kid was a wee bit annoying, but still, I mean,
I felt sorry. I felt sorry for the tubby kid. He was trying to help.
Oh,
And
I
I
know.
know he messed up but his, like, again, I'll let you run this course because I'm about to go on a tirade about Roy Burns.
I like part 5, damn it. You know what? Fuck you all. I like part 5.
Okay, so had Roy Burns planned on going on this killing spree
It
before
set
his
him
son
off,
died?
Marty. Seeing his dead kid, it set him off. He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I mean, seeing a kid of yours dead, and not just dead.
Okay,
Marty,
that's good. That's good.
You always
Where did he get that prosthesis to look like Jason Voorhees? My only thing was they should have had him steal one of the masks from fucking Tommy's fucking room.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. When
Yeah,
you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you're gonna do stuff. And it was like
But
Marty.
no, but what I'm saying is, right? Right, so you're working in a fucking doctor's office and someone calls it, yeah, some young fella got killed at a fucking state's home. Hey, isn't one of
Brutally.
brutally murdered in a fucking detention, juvenile delinquents home. Hey, isn't one of fucking the EMTs, isn't one of their, better not send the fucking EMT whose son's at said fucking home to
No
the fucking...
one knew he had a son. Nobody knew.
Yeah, he put him in the home, so they would never see him. Oh, wait, he's kind of a terrible father. He's
like
kind of
how
ruining our defense for Roy Burns.
I like how he obtains the supernatural endurance to sustain a direct blow from a hammer while being a regular human and not having a problem with it. Like, just right to the skull, not a problem. But that claw in the neck, oh boy, that got him. Oof.
Look, the other thing is that fucking prosthesis took time to make. So the only explanation is he stole it from Tommy's room. Like, had he planned on doing this kill? And first, if it is a revenge thing, if it was a fucking revenge thing, it was fucking poorly planned because the young fella...
Most usually it is. He's under fucking duress,
Well,
Marty.
I mean, it's not unheard of. Like, there's a real life situation where there was this horrible plane crash, and like 200 people died, and one of the family members lost his family on the plane crash, And it turns out the media at first blamed the pilot, but it so happened that it wasn't the pilot's fault, and he was like overcome with guilt, and he quit flying and everything, and like he just became a recluse. This guy tracked him down, rang his doorbell, and stabbed him to death on his street. So like people do snap over that sort of thing, and this guy didn't even see a body.
Yeah. See, it works for me. I know it doesn't work for you, Marty, but it's always worked for me. And yes, Larry, you are totally right. Part 7 all day, every day. I'm another one. You, me, and Monty G are the only 3 people that love that movie. We have a club. You can join, Larry.
Part 7 is really good. I feel like people would appreciate that movie more if it wasn't censored by those people.
Yeah.
Because it's good without the censor. But if it didn't have the censor, I bet you that would be like number 1 on a lot of people's lists. I'm pretty sure, because just with the kills alone.
Okay, guys, I'm feeling bad. Brittany's feeling left out. Jen, if you were going to get Brittany to start watching the Friday the 13th franchise, or if you wanted to get her interested in Friday the 13th franchise, which movie would you recommend that Brittany should watch?
Part 6. Everybody loves part 6. Depending like how familiar, Brittany, you are with it. If you know the basics, the gist of it, and don't listen to them. Part 5 is fun. I wouldn't start out with part 3, but fuck them all. It's a fun movie. If that's how you feel, then just forget about it, Marty. Just forget about it.
But part 5 has Tommy Jarvis in it, so that automatically makes it good.
Yeah.
Trench, what movie would you recommend Brittany should watch? Trench, first.
I'll go actually. I would either do like I would start with probably the trilogy 4, 5, and 6 because you have a main character to follow throughout them, and they all connect into like one story. And it kind of gives you get the original Jason in the first one. You get the imposter in the second one, and then you get the new Jason from the later movies. So it kind of introduces you to all 3 Jasons. And then I would either do that or part 2, because part 2 is a classic. And part 2 is kind of the vibes of like the original ones.
Okay, Ethel, what movie would you suggest Brittany should watch?
I'd suggest 3 because it gets you familiar with the first 2 films, and it introduces the hockey mask, and it introduces some more like fun kills, and it's also got the cool disco soundtrack theme song, which you get to hear twice, and it's got the fun 3D glasses effect. If you have the glasses, it's super fun. If you don't have them, it's still fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Brittany, would you consider maybe watching them for Halloween? Would you consider maybe?
They would be great Halloween movies, especially if you've never seen them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I would like to do that.
You could get a hockey mask at the dollar store, and you could be Jason. You could be Lady Jason.
Yeah.
You know, and they'd be interesting videos if they're their first time watches. People love you don't run into many people who haven't seen them by now, so it would be an interesting video too.
Yeah, if you want to do something like a lead up to Halloween, that'd be a good kind of place to start.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
I will warn you, some of the kills are very gory though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there are some of them I've seen, but yeah, I would definitely have to rewatch them again.
Getcha. Hey, DMC.
Oh, DMC, haven't
Hi,
seen you.
DMC.
Hey, DMC.
Marty, which one would you tell Brittany to start off with?
I think I'm going to agree with Trenchy and Ethel and you. Yeah, I think part 3 would be a good one to start with because it kind of I think 3 is kind of a soft reboot. I think
and the remake is also good.
Yeah, the remake is solid. A lot of people give the remake shit, but it's cool. It acknowledges the original. Also, fun fact, Ethel, I don't know if you know this, Pamela Voorhees is played by Major Kira in the remake. Did you know that? Ethel?
Oh, Nana Visitor.
Yeah, she plays Pamela Voorhees at the start.
I
So,
always thought she should have more roles. Like, she's got great range and good ability. It's just sad she didn't have a whole lot of stuff other than DS9, and like she was on an episode of Doogie Howser.
She wrote a book about the women of Star Trek. It's she's has a GoFundMe, and I think the book actually made what it needed to be published. So it's worth checking out. Sorry, I'm deviating.
Sorry. She also just quick novel. She did the narration for a couple novelizations of the TV show episodes.
Nice.
Very cool.
DMC says I tend to watch part 2, 7, and 8 the most.
Not bad ones.
Okay.
Oh.
Jen. Oh, sorry, Ethel, go on.
I just, Brittany, you would like the remake because Jared Padalecki is in it.
Really?
Yep.
You like Jared Padalecki. You almost like him as much as Val Kilmer.
Well, yeah, I like him as an actor, although as a crush, I would say not, but my sister does.
Oh.
See, you gotta get her to watch with you.
See, she's dedicated to fucking Val Kilmer. There's no one else she wants. It's just all. If she doesn't get Val Kilmer, she doesn't want to know.
Well, he was Batman.
And Doc Holliday.
According to Brittany, he was the sexiest Batman.
I didn't hate him as Batman. I thought he was a good Batman. He wasn't terrible. I mean, I enjoyed it.
Brittany liked his bat butt, apparently. I don't fucking know where she's getting this. Like, you know.
I remember many of the time Brittany has regaled us with the tales of the bat butt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was trying to explain to people because of something. Batman and Robin gets unfairly judged, and one of the reasons is everybody makes fun of the bat nipples, but I found out, the bat nipples are also in Batman Forever. They're just not as pronounced as the ones in Batman and Robin, so it's unfair to judge Batman and Robin for that if you guys like Batman Forever.
Well,
was that suggesting that Batman was getting hornier and more turned on?
I don't know, but they're more noticeable in Batman and Robin. But
ask Brittany. Brittany would be the expert. Be right back.
The bat nipples, Brittany.
Yeah.
I have a theory on why they're more pronounced in the the one with Mr. with what the fuck is her name? Uma Thurman and Schwarzenegger and stuff.
Yeah.
What is the theory?
Oh, well, it's Mr. Freeze is there. It's cold. So obviously their nipples are going to be rock hard, cut glass.
I mean, that makes sense. I've never thought of that either. I'm ashamed to say that didn't occur to me.
That was the first thing that crossed my mind. I'm like, wow, nipples are cold in that bat suit.
But I always say you can't judge a man by their nipples, can you?
Well, you can.
I don't know.
But you sure can surprise the hell out of them by twisting them out of the blue. Gotcha! That's what to say. And I'm like, what the fuck? What was that for? It's like, I enjoyed it. It was funny. That's why. That's what for. My amusement.
DMC says it's good to see you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back, DMC. I did a thing on Nate's channel. I think it was 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, but it was it was one stream. I think that was the last one I did.
Oh, well, I hope you're going to be able to do more. I hope you are.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back. I'm working on the production values are going to be better when season 2 begins.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, hopefully you can come and join us on Sunday. Maybe we can start doing the Sunday nights as a thing like we used to with everyone, you know?
Definitely, if my schedule holds out.
Good, I hope so. And you too, Trench.
I don't know if I'll go come back right away, but I might pop in once in a while.
Yay, like a penis?
Well, no, not like that. I'm not qualified to be a penis. I don't do that.
Sometimes it's fun, you know. They pop in once in a while. It's like, ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Nice.
Yeah, it's the unexpected penises, Trenchy. It's always the unexpected treat penises that make you happy.
It's a literal gem in the box.
Well, not little.
Literal Jen. It's a literal Jen.
Literal. Gotcha.
Well, wouldn't the springs be dangerous?
As we learned, Trenchy, springs are important. You know what it's like
Yeah.
without springs.
I am too used to having these conversations.
No more springs.
That's not a bad thing, Trench.
Yeah.
Were you talking
Trench,
about
Use a swimmer sink.
Are you talking about penises again?
Yeah.
Of course. What else would you be
They
talking
turned me into a penis against my will.
What? What? Brittany, what the hell do you want to turn Tracy into a penis for?
I never said Brittany.
What did you say turn Trench into a peanut? Don't yell at poor Brittany.
I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
That would be the weirdest X-Man power ever. Oh, what does Jen do? Oh, she turns her opponents into penises. They can still fight and everything. They just look like a penis.
She
I
doesn't
give
stick
people
around.
cockfights for real.
Like, just think about it, Jen. No one would want to fight you because they'd have to go through life looking like a penis. You know how awkward that would be? They'd be like, no, I'm all set. I know what she can do. She's gonna wiggle her nose at me. I'll turn into a penis. No, thank you.
No.
Set.
Do you know what? Ethel, she doesn't turn them in fully into penis. She turns body parts into penises. So Jen's fighting Wolverine, but instead of his adamantium claws, like 6 dicks come out of his hand. And he's like,
Ooh.
My God,
Ooh.
just imagine what you'd have to do with your wardrobe. I guess you'd have to wear all tube tops, right?
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, think about it, Marty. It would bring a whole new level of fingering if men had penises for fingers.
When people call you a prick in traffic, you wouldn't be sure if they were mad or just like, recognizing the situation.
You leave for 5 seconds, darling.
This is why I can't take bathroom breaks as frequently as I'd like.
Yeah, it's dangerous when you leave.
What was I going to say? What was I going to say again? Where was I? Brittany, have you any plans for Halloween? Like for the channel or in general?
Well, let's see. For the channel, I would say I'm definitely gonna do videos because I think that's like a tradition that I have where I like to do some videos on Halloween, but then by the time that I'm done recording, I'll upload one video that day. But yeah, mostly for the rest of the night on Halloween, I just relax and watch scary movies, have some candy, and just have some fun.
You're not going to try the 31 days of Halloween, are you? Like Jen?
I never thought of it before, but I mean, I could try that, although I don't know if it's going to be every day or every other day. I don't know. So maybe not. I don't know.
Jen, would you recommend people try 31 days of Halloween, or would you say, turn back, you're like Roy Scheidner and Jaws, get out of the fucking water, don't do it?
It's fun, but it is exhausting. But then last year, I think I had COVID on top of that, and so it was like I think I was just run down to begin with. But it is fun, but it's a lot of work. And then if you're trying to do one every day, it's a lot of pressure unless you record way ahead of time, which, you know me, I'm not the best planner.
It takes the spontaneity out a little bit too if you do too far in advance.
Yeah, that's another thing, and I don't like that. So yeah, it's a rough time. It's worth it. People seem to enjoy it, but it is a lot of work too.
You need that collective vibe of the season, I think.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ethel, you got a couple of not asking you to disclose because I know I know you might have a surprise or two like for Halloween. But have you a couple? Do you plan on doing a couple of things for Halloween if you can, if you get the time?
Yes, top secret plans. I've not divulged them yet, but I assure you there are plans, and it's not just me bullshitting on the spot and sounding a lot like I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, there are plans, big plans. It's secret, can't tell you. Super top secret that government agencies will come down from the ceiling and get you. But yeah,
Very cool.
Cool,
Looking
cool.
forward
I
to
will
it.
be back.
Yay!
And I will be live Halloween
Woo!
night. I don't know where, but I will be somewhere. No, I will be. I know where. I'll be somewhere.
Myself and the gorgeous Jen are going to be having a watch along on the 27th, I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday the 27th of her favorite movie, Terrifier. She thinks it's the funniest comedy ever, particularly the scene where that lady gets split down the middle.
And the breastfeeding. I love the breastfeeding scene, Marty. That makes me so happy. Do you know a mother's love?
Not since Homelander has someone enjoyed breastfeeding that much in cinema.
I love the expression on Art's face, like this bitch is fucking insane.
It's like
Marty's given me that look before.
Yeah, it's like I may be a homicidal clown, but this woman has problems. Okay.
Marty, can we do that while we're watching it? Can I breastfeed you? There's still some milk left from the kids.
So, Brittany, have you
The
any
link to the OnlyFans will be in the chat for this breastfeeding spectacular breast special ever.
I could even stick some inject my boobs with chocolate milk.
Is that even possible?
We'll find out, Trenchy. We'll find
That sounds like some weird Willy Wonka shit.
That's right, folks. Tits that kind of stream. It's full of memories and
season. Tits the season.
Don't worry, Marty. She's trapped over here, so you're safe for now.
We'll be milking this joke for all it's worth.
Damn it, Ethel, with the puns. In fairness, it's your first time back after a while. I want to let the puns off. I know the puns are great.
Well,
it's like pulling around your upper lip like a milk mustache, darling.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for not being intolerant of my lactose-laden puns.
Jesus Christ. Aye.
It's like old times.
It is. It's, yeah.
Don't judge. Don't judge me for my puns.
God damn it.
Milk jugger. Don't milk jugger.
How dare I make such an assumption? No, fuck, I don't know. Fucking.
Yeah, this is why we don't make puns. This is why we leave the puns to them.
Yeah, thanks.
Mine would be worse.
All right, well, I think I'm all out, guys. I'm gonna have to nip out for some new jokes.
God damn it.
Got him.
Brittany, feel free if you have any puns in your system, milk or boob puns. Feel free.
Let it flow. Are you telling Brittany to let it flow? Let her milky puns flow.
Oh,
Just do the breast job you can, Brittany. We've used up all the really good ones.
Trenchy, what about you? You got any boobs?
What? No, I'm not good. That's why I didn't say anything.
That's okay. You're great, Trenchy. You're great. And besides, you don't need the milky punch. You're just
you don't have to go tit for tat with us.
Jesus Christ.
And you said you missed this, darling.
I missed this, but it drives me nuts.
You get used to it. Wait a minute. You should be used to it already.
I should be every once in a while though. I'm like, you know what? Standards can't get any. Woo, my fucking kidding. I'm doing a stream with Jen.
Just don't melon it over too much.
Don't get your memories in a bunch. Don't squirt all
Well,
over
what does watermelons have to do with milk?
Well, it's not just milk. I mean, you know, some boobs do fruit juice, Trench. Some boobs squirt out fruit. It's more your
What
tongue.
the hell?
I think we should say ta-ta to that explanation.
Jen, don't you dare pasteurize Trenchy, okay?
Oh, there you go, you did it!
Yeah. You're like that guy in the porno I once saw that took a bow after he was done banging 2 girls. He just took a bow naked.
I'd be worried. I don't. Jesus.
He could make his testicles clap.
Ooh! That guy didn't do that! Marty, make your testicles clap.
No, that would hurt. Don't do that.
Jen,
Gently.
do me a favor. Do me a favor, Jen. Never mention any human being's genitalia and the word clap in the same fucking sentence, okay? Just.
Don't worry, Marty. They have all kinds of pills for that shit nowadays, I hear.
Right. Is there any other topic someone wants to, you know, discuss?
We've milked the memories all we can.
I can't get upset, as someone says. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. You know. That's...
Milk makes cheese, and cheese is good.
Yeah.
Actually, weird question, right?
Oh yeah.
Because ye have it over there. Apparently, there's an entire range of dairy products made with actual women's breast milk. Has anyone ever gotten them from the store?
What? What
Yeah,
store do you buy these from?
Apparently you have them over in the store. There's ice cream and cheese and fucking pudding.
This is a thing.
Not that I'm aware of, but the government's probably doing it in secret in the cheese tunnels.
The
Breast
what?
milk cheese. This is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, the government has secret cheese tunnels.
I'll buy it. Okay, but that's supposed to be healthy, right? Would any of you guys like eat cheese or milk that was, you know, fresh from the breast?
Sure, why not? It's just milk.
Yeah.
Jen, would you try it?
No, I think I would only want to suckle on a breast of someone I knew.
Okay.
I mean,
Damn, she
if
said
it
no.
was from Marty, if Marty could magically make breast milk, I would be sucking on his tits all day. I'd be like,
Okay.
Jen,
Right.
I get it. I have to lose fucking weight.
no,
you don't have
that's
to
not what I
fucking
meant.
rub us
I
in,
meant
okay?
like if you could like magically produce milk. I didn't mean it like that, darling. I just meant, you know, if you could like produce, I would probably be snatching at your boobs all day to get the goodies, just like your penis with your cream. I'd be like,
I would never have to buy milk for cereal again. It was great.
yeah, exactly, Trenchy. See?
Jen would be like, hey,
I've thought about this for a long time.
What? We what?
Not about Marty's breast milk, right?
Oh, no, not Marty.
Okay, this makes more sense.
That was misconstrued.
This stems from a story about a New York chef. So this comes from New York. Apparently, there's a New York chef who served diners at his restaurant cheese made from his wife's breast milk and ice cream. Oh, there's an ice cream parlor in London that began buying breast milk and turning it into ice cream. This is weird.
Oh.
I'm not seeing where you can buy it, though. Wait, vegan breast milk brand debuts at Costco. What?
Yeah.
Vegan breast milk?
Sounds gross. The vegan
Yeah.
part makes me not want it.
Not the breast milk part, it's the vegan
Yeah,
aspect.
I'm cool with the breast milk part. It's the vegan part that grosses me out.
But Brittany, if you were staying at a friend's house and you were like, oh, I need to get my cornflakes in the morning, and all they had was vegan breast milk, would you say, you know what, I'll get a granola bar or something?
Or go in dry.
Yeah, I think I would if that's all they had, I would pass and I would try to find something else for breakfast.
Good call.
Like French toast.
Oh, okay. It's vegan because it's from humans. So it's not like fake milk. It's actual.
Oh.
Apparently, it's only select Costco's that got it. So not everywhere in America has this. So if you have a Costco and you're a member, go down there and look for the breast milk cheese. Beyond Baby is what it's called. Gross. I mean, not
Will
gross.
you get a job, Ethel? Like
So it's okay for vegans to drink milk from humans, but not from animals?
Did you just say?
I think it's
Did
the
you just
cruelty
say?
aspect.
Will you get a job?
No, I'm asking like, can you get a job? Like, because I mean, that would be
Wait, Jen, are you saying that you want to like have yourself milked?
if
and
they
get
paid
something
well
off
enough,
Costco?
sure. If they paid well enough, I would put these two old Bessies to like a sucking machine.
Jesus.
So wait, are you gonna send Marty cheese? Is he gonna get like a box and have like cheese in there, and then there's a note?
I mean, sure, but like, I'm talking about getting a job and being paid for this. I mean, maybe they just have to inject me with hormones.
John, my mate John says makes a good point. If someone's not vegan themselves, could it possibly be called breast milk?
Trenchy made that point.
Hold on, Lamona, hello,
Hey.
Lamona.
Hey guys,
Hi.
how are you?
Okay, can you hear us? Shit, where's Trenchy gone, guys?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, gone! I didn't even see him go.
He'll come back.
Damn
He'll come
it.
back. He'll come back. He'll
Welcome
come back.
First
Lamona,
day back, and I'm missing my cues.
Lamona, what do you make of this whole breast milk?
First of all, I have to
Awesome.
ask how you guys got onto this topic. I'm very interested and curious to know.
That's a good question. How did we get on this topic?
You went from
goes with
penis
time.
cream, vegan milk. What else?
Oh, Art. We were talking about Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Right. Yeah.
that makes sense then.
I think we were making breast puns, and that's what happened.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Penis cream, Larry. Penis cream. You know, because Marty can't have breast milk, so like, the only cream I can get from Marty is from his penis. It's
Well,
penis cream.
You could give him gynecomastia by giving him lots of estrogen, and then he'd lactate.
What the fuck?
Nothing
Jesus
wrong with it.
Christ.
That's your kink, but it's not me.
Oh, Trenchy's there. Lamona, what do you make of the whole breast milk? Would you tuck into a bowl of cornflakes or a coffee with breast milk?
I mean, if somebody paid me enough, sure.
Yeah, so same with me. I think I'm trying to see if there's like a job for that.
Then I asked Lamona if she'd
Trench
fucking try it.
disappeared again.
Oh god damn it, Trench.
Conversation.
I asked Lamona if she'd eat it. I'm not asking.
Oh, me personally eat my own milk?
No.
No.
Jen wants to work for Costco, kind of fucking selling her breast milk. She thinks that I asked you if you wanted to do the same.
I mean, like, again, if I can make money off of it, sure.
Yeah, I'm for it too. Like, yeah,
And I wish I could produce penis cream as well.
yeah, I know. You're doubled.
So like out back behind Costco, it's like a big stainless steel room where they got like a bunch of women hooked up machines reading magazines.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, why not? I could get on my Kindle time. I never have enough time to just sit and read.
Just what goes on at Costco?
It's the new hair salon.
So you've the one thing going over your head, they're giving you a perm, and you have two things going on your tatas. Fucking
Yeah.
Wait, what?
like a 50s salon or something. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Trenchy, Costco has a milking parlor where they're milking women out back at select locations.
Wait, you didn't tell us about this.
I read it, and you disappeared while I was reading it, I think.
Oh,
But I read the story about the Costco because that's who started this. Is they've got some weird lactation fetish over there. I don't know, but that's the news.
I still think it would be a great way to make a few bucks, you know?
Exactly.
I don't see this as a bad thing necessarily. If they paid me, fuck it.
Hey, Ethel, can you be our lady at the computer, or our lady, our tech whiz? Can you see how much women who fucking sell their breast milk, how much they get from like the big dairy companies? I don't fucking know.
I guess so. Yeah, let me look that up. But this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna get put on some list.
we're already all on the list. Relax.
Not me, Trenchy, not me.
Jen, you're on all the fucking lists. So fucking lie. Aye.
Marty, question. Two questions. Would you eat my breast milk, and would you eat anyone else's, or would it just be mine? And you better have the right answer for this.
I plead the fifth.
You drink some other bitch's breast milk besides
No,
mine?
I wouldn't drink breast milk. Full stop.
Wait, Marty, this is a trick question. You can't eat breast milk. You could drink it. She said eat, not drink.
Just fucking.
That's your way out.
I got some info on the breast milk costs, guys.
Okay.
All right. So if you can produce 25 ounces of milk per day, you can make almost $23,000 a year.
Oh shit!
That's so. But in general, they pay about $4 to $5 per ounce.
I'm sure there's some hormones I can stick with myself, or Marty knock me up.
Oh my god!
Well, I could hook you up with the proper supplement names
No.
and routine
The
if
Trash
you'd like.
Picture Show does not fucking condone any illicit drug dealing.
I read this
on any
blog
basis.
once.
Jesus
You
fucking
know about
Christ.
my adventures on the internet.
I'm busy reading.
Yay, we're selling drugs.
No, it's breast milk. It's not drugs. It's okay.
Oh,
It's safe. It's safe. It's safe as milk.
Right, I'm gonna nip this topic in the bud. And Lamona, what have you
Not
got
where you
planned?
get the milk from, Marty.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, I did see this other blog, but that's a different story.
Jesus
oh no.
No. Lamona, have you anything planned for Halloween? Earlier on, we were talking about plans for our channel for Halloween. Have you anything planned, or do you want to keep it under your hat, or
For my
what would you like to do?
channel, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of Halloween-related watch-alongs. Other than that, nothing too grandiose. I don't think.
Is there any particular movies, or do you want to keep them kind of stum until?
No, it's no secret. It's just like stuff that like comfort movies that I grew up with, like the Halloween movies. I like Halloween 4, 5, stuff like that. I'm gonna probably do a WNUF Halloween special as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool. Actually, right. I asked this question last night in Lamona's stream. I'm gonna ask Jen, okay, and I'll ask Ethel and any other ladies. And why is so many women thirsty for Jason Voorhees? I get it. He's tall, dark, and he's the tall, silent type. He's like, Jason Voorhees. Why are there so many women that want to fuck Jason Voorhees?
Because he's good to his mother.
Is this
That's
like
just-
the people
that's
that
just
want to have
Jewish.
sex with
So
the
Jason
Predator
Voorhees
thing?
is Jewish?
Wow, no, but like if they're good to their mom, they're probably, of course, you could get the guy that's a little too attached to their mom, which probably Jason qualifies, but we're gonna romanticize it a bit and ignore the red flags.
I suppose someone could have a relationship with him. I know he's developmentally challenged, but didn't Dustin Hoffman have sex with a woman in fucking, Rain Man?
Well, no, but he almost did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
could-
Rain Man, Jason
Are you
Voorhees.
comparing Jason Voorhees to Rain Man?
Yes.
There's a reason why
I've-
Jason's never been to Vegas, Trench.
Can't count cards, damn it.
he can cut cards. Fucking cut the shit out of him. Like,
And he's a man of the woods. Like, there's a lot of women who find the survivalist type guys sexy. So, he knows how to live in the woods with nothing but his machete.
Just
He
like
keeps
with
Mom's head on a cupboard.
Also, he has a huge dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That never hurts either,
Yeah,
darling.
pretty much.
oh, never mind. Too easy. Next one.
go for it. Go for
No,
it.
no.
Come on.
Come
We'll pass.
on.
We'll
Go on.
pass. I don't want to reference a certain someone on the internet, so we're gonna not do that.
No, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Oh.
No, we good. Those that know. Those that don't know, it's all good.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I guess he's like the tall, quiet type, I suppose, and he's, as Lamona said, he's probably got a fucking massive schlong. Like, have fucking, I don't know. Actually, right. Open question, and I'll start with Jen.
Because my legs are open.
Yeah, but, never mind. Jen, favorite slasher crush that you would bang the living fuck out of from any horror movie franchise? I think I know the answer, but you could surprise me as well.
I mean, are we talking about character or actor playing that character?
Has to be character. That's the stipulation. But they can be pre-transformation.
I'll have to think on this one. I'll let it. If anyone else has got one, go ahead. What about you, Marty?
Probably Mary Mason from American Mary, Catherine Isabel, and that's Jen, just like that fucking bitch has got to die. Who else? There's so many to pick from,
I get that.
There's probably Mary Mason or Barbara Crampton in fucking From Beyond, but she's not really a slasher and antagonist. Ethel, what about you? What horror villain would you like to jump their bones?
Oh, well, geez, if I got it. How about we'll do the monster from Possession? It has tentacles.
Ooh, kinky
Okay.
and
Right.
slimy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Pre-made lube. Pre-made lube.
Jesus fucking Christ. Things are never simple.
I figured Jen get a kick out of that.
But okay, right. I'll make another stipulation that it has to be humanoid
A humanoid. Oh,
or human at least.
Humanoid. Oh, this is a tough one. Give me a moment to think on it. I gotta think on this one.
Lamona, what horror villain would you love to give what for to?
Ooh, damn. I mean, he is a murderer. I don't know if he's like really part of the big dogs in horror, but I would say Patrick Bateman.
Good
Nice,
choice.
Yeah.
nice. Brittany, what horror villain do you have a crush on, or what horror character? Rule has to be they're a bad guy.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I would say neither.
What?
Nah.
None of them.
None of them.
None at all. Come on, there has to be someone that are like he's kind of handsome. even if he's doesn't have to be a monster. Can be a killer or, huh?
Oh, I was agreeing with you.
Okay. Is there any character that like you're like, okay, he's a bad guy, but he's I'll give you Joe, I'll give you leeway. I'll give you leeway. Can be a bad guy from any kind of franchise. Do you want me to come back?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Go
I
on.
remembered who it is.
Who?
Chris Sedan. Jerry
Oh,
fucking Dandridge. Oh,
yeah.
and
Hell
Brad
yeah.
Dwarf just because of the voice, but but fucking Chris Sedan.
That dance scene, oh my god.
I know, right? I know. Oh, I know. Me too. Me too.
Trenchy, what about you? Is there any villainess that you kind of be like, ooh, I'll have a bit of that?
I don't know about that.
Okay, if you could take them out for pizza and have a conversation.
Oh.
Larry Jet Skellington? Really? Well, yeah, that one too. That one
You got a
too.
bony butt though.
Yeah. I mean, get a good bone in. Yeah, I mean, what a girl.
But he's got no flesh, so that means he's got no little skeleton.
True, but you could just get a pipe, as Necromantic has taught us. You
Oh,
just get
Jesus Christ, Jen. Stop it.
Yeah. Or the leg from a chair, as Necromantic 2 has taught us.
Exactly.
God
Don't
damn
run
it.
it for Marty. He doesn't know about Necromantic 2 yet.
Oh my
Nothing
God, I'm
wrong.
sorry. I didn't
That's
mean
okay.
to spoil. I don't want to spoil the explosive finale.
Literally.
Trench, I'll give you leeway. Go on.
Well, maybe Baby Firefly. I always thought that character was cool.
Okay, so you take Baby Firefly out for pizza. It's probably the safest option because I'd say she probably like you'd probably get some, but she'd probably kill you after. Brittany, what about you? Have you thought up any villain that you'd love to go out on a date with, go to the cinema with?
Not that I can think of, but I think if it ever comes to me, I might think of one, but yeah, I can't really think of any at the moment.
Jim Carrey's Riddler? Jim Carrey's Riddler?
Oh no, that I wouldn't because I mean I do love Jim Carrey, but I would not really date his character because for one, like I don't know, because I would say personally I see Jim Carrey as a brother, so I would just not do any. I would not do his character, even as the Riddler. Like no.
Okay. Larry's found
People wouldn't be stopped by it, it being a relative.
Jesus Christ, Jen.
I mean, we don't need to put all these restrictions on ourselves, guys.
Brittany, Larry is giving you an option. Val Kilmer in the movie Heat.
Good choice.
Yeah.
So just in case anyone knows, that Brittany is the head of the I have a massive crush on Val Kilmer fan club. If you have any questions about Val Kilmer, you ask Brittany about it. But there is something kind of sexy about a villain over a hero. I don't know. That's what I find.
Now, honestly, though, because I always have said it, because Larry mentioned Pennywise, and I always say it's such a damn shame they covered that face with all that makeup. Now, in Barbarian, you brought up the topic, darling.
Oh no.
In Barbarian, though, that one, that's when I discovered, hello, Mr. Skarsgård. It's that scene where he does the sheet, and I'm like, hello.
He is a very average physique. That's all I'm just going to say. Very average physique.
Uh-huh.
Someone get that young fella a chicken sandwich. He's a very, very fucking narrow physique.
Don't body shame him. He's beautiful.
Thank you. Marty, are you coming back? Marty.
Oh,
Is he-
I thought of one more person I'd bang. I'm a very big fan of the Hannibal series. Mad Mikkelsen's character Hannibal. It's fucking
Oh,
hot. Yeah.
good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I finally came up with one. So I'm restricted to horror, slasher, villain, kill. I've come up with a good choice, and I have reasons. All right, I would go out on date with the Driller Killer. This is why.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one, though, Ethel? Which one? Like from the first one or second one?
From the first one, he's a sensitive artist. He cares about his girlfriend, and he'd be okay with me hanging out in the shower with my gal pals for a little extra fun. So, like, this is good. This is good.
You talk about the '70s movie, not the Slumber Party Massacre one.
Yeah, no, the Driller Killer from the '70s. You know, he paints the buffalo painting and everything, and
Yeah.
he kills people with the electric drill because he's got the battery belt. Have you not
He
seen
eats
Driller?
all the pizza.
Yeah. He's a sensitive artist.
What about the killer from Pieces?
Well, maybe. Maybe.
You know, damaged goods can be fun in bed. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, when we're not live, I'll tell you all about that. Well, actually, you already know.
Yeah. I don't mind though. I can listen to it again. Darling, are you there? Are you talking to me?
Is it a bathroom break?
I'm not exactly sure. Our host
Well, sometimes you gotta go poop.
It's true.
That's probably not what it is. It's probably not what it is.
Larry says Barbara Crampton. Yeah, good choice. Good choice. From Jacob's Wife. Jacob's Wife's a good movie too.
There he is. He's back.
Hi,
I'm back.
darling.
I was trying to bulk up. I was doing like fucking 2-minute fucking weights. and shit.
You don't need to, darling.
Well, at least at least I have fucking meat on my bones, unlike Mr. fucking average physique, Why?
Larry's with you with Crampton.
Oh, Barbara Crampton, knockout, and she's still a fantastic looking woman to this day.
Yeah.
Underrated horror movies that no one talks about that more people need to talk about. Ethel, what's one horror movie that you love that no one even fucking makes a peep about? And you're like, why the fuck don't more people talk about this? Is there one like a B movie or anything that you can go for it?
Well, one right off the top of my head, Mirror Mirror.
That's a good
Yes.
fantastic soundtrack.
I've never seen it.
That-
What's it about?
Oh my god, you haven't seen Mirror Mirror with the fake Winona Ryder, Rainbow Harvest?
I have that on my hard drive. If you want, we could watch it after the thingy.
It's a good movie.
Cool. I've. When did it come out?
80s.
90s.
I thought it was 80s.
1990.
Brittany,
there's-
have you
got
seen that one, Brittany?
I don't think I have.
Lamona, have
really
you
cool.
seen that one?
I have not. No.
Sorry,
Oh,
Ethel.
it's really cool. You'd love it.
It is a good one.
There's this teenage girl, and she moves into a house, and the house has a mirror in it, and it's like a full length mirror, but it's in this really funky hand carved wooden frame. It's all twisted and gnarled, and she starts using it, and the mirror is possessed, and like stuff starts happening at school, and like it's awesome. You'd love it.
Nice.
Cool. Babe, what about you? Favorite underrated horror movie that no one talks about that you're like, why the fuck aren't people talking about this? That you'll
you know
always come to bat with.
Red to Kill. Red to Kill. I do not know how more people have not seen that film. You know how I feel about that film. I fucking love that film. I don't think High Tension gets a lot of love as much as some of the others do. There is a shit ton of movies. I mean, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like legitimate fucked up movies? Or are we talking about more fun ones? Butcher Baker, Nightmare Maker is another one that people don't talk about. That's a fun one. That's a great, and also has a really great for LGBTQ, especially for the time it was out. It really it makes the characters, be human. Perish the thought,
So Butcher Baker, Candlestick Maker,
Nightmare Maker, yeah.
Nightmare Maker. Sorry,
It's a lot more convenient than bring your own barbecue. Like they have it set up for you.
Poughkeepsie Tapes is another one I think a lot of people have slept on.
Trench, what about you? Horror movie that needs more recognition.
Found is another one. Found,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
When did Found come out?
In the early 2000s.
Okay. Trench, what about you?
There's a few, but I don't know if they're underrated, but I feel like I don't hear them talked about as much. There's one I grew up with called The Reflecting Skin. Nobody talks about that movie, but that movie's fucking crazy, and it's actually kind of deep too. It's pretty deep, and that's a crazy movie. You think more? It's Viggo Mortensen, so you think more people have seen it, but nobody's like seen that one. So I'd say that is one.
Vampires, among other things.
Yeah, it's like a vampire movie, but different than your regular vampire movie.
Yeah.
Also, big hello to Creepy McGee who came into the chat. Lamona, what movie do you think more people need to check out that you think is criminally underrated that more people need to talk about? Sorry, putting you on the spot.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Do you want me to circle back and give you a bit of time?
Yeah, I might have to put a pin on it later, but we'll see. You could come back to me.
Okay.
Marty, can I say another one while she's thinking? I don't know if people like this one, but it's another one I saw on TV when I was younger, and then I had to look it up later. The Beast Must Die.
Oh.
I haven't heard of
is that the one with the werewolf? Where they don't know which...
Yeah, it's Clue with a Werewolf. It's a Hammer film. It's got Pierre Cushing in it. And it's Clue with a Werewolf, and they literally stopped the movie so you could guess who the werewolf is at the end, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
And for a '70s movie, the lead is a black guy, so that's pretty cool too, because you don't see that often from older movies.
Well, that's pretty cool. If I had to recommend something, if you're into kind of cosmic horror, The Void. I love that fucking movie. That's a nice throwback to 80s kind of body horror and creature horror.
Is that not inspired by Lovecraft?
Yeah, very much Lovecraftian. Very much Lovecraftian. There's another weird one by Ben Wheatley.
Tentacles.
Yeah, lots of... yes, another one I'd recommend is Kill List. It's where two hitmen are hired to take out a cult, and they become embroiled in the cults going on, and one of them ends up realizing he's a bigger part to play in the cult's kind of evolution than he realizes. It's pretty good. It's a British horror. Neil Maskell, Mike Smiley, and yeah, it's fairly fucking gory, and there's a cool scene where they go to town on a priest that was abusing a child, that they make shit of him. It's pretty cool. So that's a good one.
Marty, I just thought of another one.
Oh,
go.
You're going to hate me because you've heard me talk about this one all the time. Candyland. Fucking people have slept on fucking Candyland. I fucking love Candyland.
That's a cool one. That's a cool one.
Another good cult movie, Devil's Reign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still gotta see that one.
Oh, with Shatner, you gotta see it.
And Tom Skerritt. And Ernest Borgnine as well, right, Ethel?
Yes. Old Marine Man, Ernest Borgnine.
Dead Air is another cool indie film.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think The Endless, another great Lovecraftian cosmic horror you need to check out. Underwater with Christian Stewart, probably the best aliens movie that isn't an aliens movie. It's pretty fucking cool. Um,
Uh,
Brittany, am I putting you on the spot because I know you aren't exclusively horror? Is there any movie? I won't restrict it to horror because I know you're not exclusive. Is there any movie that no one talks about that you love that you think more people need to watch?
Yeah, yeah, there are some. Oh man, I really hope I don't have a brain fart here. Yeah, I know there are some underrated movies that I feel like no one quite talks about. I'm like, why? Okay, I think one that comes to mind. Okay, now I think no, two. Okay, so the poster that I have, Spirit, that's underrated, and
mm.
because it's a DreamWorks animation movie, and it's really great, but I feel like when Shrek came out, it seemed like Shrek just
Oh,
got
the
buried.
CG. Because it was conventional animation, it got buried because everyone was like, "We need more CG movies."
Yeah, a lot of those original DreamWorks films kind of get lost. Everything like pre-Shrek gets lost in the shuffle. But there's some great ones. The Road to what is it called? The Road to I forget what it's called, but
El
that
Dorado.
one,
El Dorado.
El
Yeah,
Dorado, and I'm not religious, but Prince of Egypt is amazing. That's a
Yeah.
fantastic film.
I love that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because, yeah, I grew up watching both The Prince of Egypt and Spirit. So I just love Spirit. And so there are fans out there. So Spirit does have a fan base, but I feel like no one really talks about as much. And yeah, that kind of makes me sad. And I'm like, well, I hope one day it gets more recognition because it deserves it. And another movie that comes to mind, which I don't think I hear people talk about enough, and that's Pleasantville. And that's a really great movie. And so when I first watched it, I didn't know exactly what it was about, but until when I was watching it, it just took me by surprise. And I just loved it because so Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon, they play siblings. So he is a fan of a TV show called Pleasantville, and she has a date the same day after school. So when they accidentally broke the TV remote, the the TV repairman, played by Don Knotts, he comes over and he sees that Tobey Maguire is a fan of the show, so he hands him this remote, which looks, you know, it's not your ordinary remote. So when they're fighting over the remote because he has a date coming over, and when one of them presses the red button, they go into the show. And so, yeah, things start to change and things are turning out differently. But once you watch it, I think you might like it. It's really great. And I gotta say that with this movie, that's how my dreams are. Because I get those dreams at times where if I'm like, I get those dreams where I'm in the show of a TV show or I'm in the movie and I'm interacting with the characters. So sometimes I get those kind of dreams.
Okay, cool,
Kind of
cool,
cool.
cool. Is Lamona? Have you come up with any movies that you want people to know about?
Can't I just gatekeep them? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Larry actually had mentioned something I was gonna say, Leviathan, totally. But also I
That's
have a
cool.
couple else in the holster extra. Um
Yes.
mhm,
Oh, extra, yeah.
Yeah.
mhm. And also I'm a sucker for old Peter Jackson movies, so like Bad Taste,
And
shit like
Brain
that.
Dead.
Yeah, brain.
Heavenly Creatures too is one I feel everyone oversleeps on that one.
That's a great one. Heavenly Creatures. I'm trying to think. Is there any other fucking one? Jesus Christ. I know it's not great, but I still love it, and I recommended it to Jen. Of unknown origin, Peter Weller is a yuppie who was trying to get rid of a rat out of his apartment, his plush apartment building. And it's like Mousetrap, except it's a horror movie. Imagine Mousetrap meets Jaws. That's the only way I can describe it. It's fucking awesome.
That sounds amazing.
It is fucking amazing, French. You got to check it out.
The Night Porter too. That's one of yours, Marty.
Yeah, I
Very
like
different.
that one. That one's well renowned, though. That one, everyone knows about the Night Porter.
I didn't until you told me about it.
It's I'm trying to just like think of more fucking kind of stuck under the couch because you're embarrassed people will see you with it kind of movies. But I know I get you. What other movies? Is there any other movies you guys want to fucking?
Nobody
I
ever.
thought of two. Oh, go ahead. For my bad.
I'll be quick. I thought of From Beyond. Nobody ever mentions that. That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
And The Raven is also pretty good.
Creepy brought up Cemetery Man. No one brings out. That is a good movie that no one ever talks about.
Yeah. And good luck, Creepy. I hope that David Banner stops telling you not to make him angry. I think it's really rude. It's like, David, not everything's about how you feel.
Damn David Banner and his feelings. Jesus, what a snowflake.
Put that leather purse away. That's why everyone picks on you, David. I think it'll be the death of him.
Larry brings up the Raven from Cusack. Don't you like that one too? Don't you, Marty? Or did I dream that? I know
No,
someone.
you fucking dreamt that.
Okay.
Jesus.
There's someone else I know that
I've
fucking
got-
loves that. It's
Are there?
Sparky. Sparky
I
loves
just
that
mentioned
movie.
The Raven.
No, the Cusack one. Were you talking
That's
about
the one I was talking about.
Oh, sorry.
We just automatically assumed it was Corman because it's Zoo Ethel.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Corman one too, but I thought I'd throw a newer film in there because I usually don't mention newer films.
Yeah, I did. I thought we were because that's exactly what.
I mean, I do like the Corman one though. Don't get me wrong on that.
Oh yeah.
I like me some Corman.
Yeah, for some reason, Marty, I thought it was you though. That because it's Sparky that really likes the thinks it's an underrated one.
Dana, yes, Ghoulies 2 can count.
Yeah, Ghoulies 2 is awesome, and so is Ghoulies 3.
Is that the one where they go to college?
Yes, it's incredibly stupid. It's amazing.
I want the Ghoulies to have a crossover film with the Garbage Pail Kids.
A lot of people have said that.
Jesus. Well,
It'd
how
be
would that
great.
work?
I know Trench is for this idea.
I want a puppet
Yeah.
porno version of that crossover.
We're done.
Oh,
with the
and you can
Jeez.
add the dwarf universal monsters from the Creeps.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That movie's amazing. They just turned the universal monsters into dwarfs. And the guy they got playing Dracula goes for the Oscar, and he's really good. Even though he's playing a dwarf Dracula trying to kidnap a woman
There are no
to make them full size.
Jen, I got a question for you, and this can be a roundtable question if people want. Again, totally optional. What's the dumbest sex scene you've ever seen in a movie? I mean,
porno
this.
or regular.
Either or.
Let me think on this one, Marty, because I've seen some dumb sex scenes. I've said that nothing pisses me off worse than two actors who have absolutely no fucking chemistry, and you're like trying to buy it. There's some. I know I've seen some stupid sex
babe,
scenes. In my time.
babe.
Yes.
Have you seen The Room with Tommy Wiseau?
That's too easy.
You are my rose. You are my rose.
He
You
tries
are
to
my
fuck.
rose.
He tries to fuck a woman's navel. It's bizarre.
That like before I realized those were rose petals, I thought she had like the biggest fucking cancer cyst on her back, and I'm like, oh my god, she needs to get that checked out. And then it fell off, and I'm like, oh, it's a rose petal.
Counter question: what is the most uncomfortable sex scene you've ever seen in a film? Because my mind immediately went to fucking American Beauty, because underage and all, and then when you have the actor now, that adds a whole new context.
Oh, Jen,
Splice.
I got it for you. 9.5 weeks gutter AIDS rainwater sex scene.
You're still.
I'll never forgive you for that.
I'm just gonna say, Splice. He has sex with his mutant daughter, alien hybrid animal creature thing, and no, just no, just
I like
no.
it when you're saying strong, Ethel, because that's like a pretty hard line. Because you're pretty open-minded, like myself, and when you or I say that it's wrong, take it to the bank, people. It's probably wrong.
Like, I'll watch Necromantic, but I ain't watching Splice again. Fuck that.
Yeah. Anyone?
I was trying to get Marty to.
Anyone else want to try and broach this question? I'm not gonna go around and force people to answer. Is there any scene or sex scene that was like, this is shit, or this is uncomfortable, or this is just fucking stupid?
I have to.
Okay.
Oh my
Tracy,
god, how was the duck?
I'm gonna let Ramona go first. Ramona go first. Go on.
Howard the Duck.
Oh,
They just
fuck,
kissed.
yeah.
They just kissed, though. They didn't have sex. They just
It's
kissed.
implied that they did fook.
Jesus. Duck tits. You do get duck tits in the movie, Ethel, so that's...
I mean, but can you blame Howard for taking a quack at it?
Jesus fucking Christ, those puns are back again. Right. Trench. Go on, what's your two? Trench? He died from the duck pun. I think he killed him.
Trent?
Reggie, you think that the blowjob in High Tension is wrong? I found it rather nice.
The head is severed.
Yeah,
That
no.
woman's head isn't attached to her body.
I know, but then you can go as deep as you want, right?
Well, what about the head in Reanimator?
Larry brought that one up too. I can understand that one, but I actually think that's fucking clever in fucking High Tension. I do. That's why that movie charmed me from the beginning, because, I mean, it's a fucking blowjob given by a severed head. That's fucking genius.
Well,
That does happen.
what about the blowjob in the original Last House on the Left?
Yeah, that's a great one too.
Oh, God, she bit off that guy's dick clean off, though. That was like...
Oh, it's like a sausage-flavored gusher.
Oh god.
Trench,
He deserved it.
What were the two scenes you thought were, like, uncomfortable or weird or whatever the fuck?
There's a lot of them, but the two that stand out is I like this remake, but the Children of the Corn remake where they're having sex and there's this little kid in the corner watching them, smiling, jumping up and down with a corn doll. It's very... I don't know why that had to be in the movie. I don't understand. It's a good remake, but it's like, why are you doing this? This is... Because I was even telling Nate, I was like, oh, you should check out the remake. And we were watching, I'm like, oh yeah, this scene is not that good. But, and then the New York Ripper where he rapes the woman with his toe. That didn't need to happen.
Why not, Trenchy? I mean, it's just thinking outside the box.
Oh,
no.
Jen, fucking Ninja 3, The Domination, where the woman... I don't care. V8 is not a sexy thing to lick off a woman, okay? I do not think tomato juice is an erotic substance to lick off the human body.
Clam?
Yeah, I've never seen that movie.
You're better off, Trench. You're better
She
off.
literally tries to exorcise the demon. Not like with a priest, literally exorcise. She puts on aerobics gear and starts doing fucking pirouettes and can't stop.
That reminds me of El Super Beasto. That was terrible too. Oh my god, that movie. Oh no, that movie freaks me out.
Is there
Kind
anyone
of like
else?
how Marty got freaked out when a puppet fish gave a blowjob to a
I'm still getting PTSD, Jen. Don't fucking bring it up. I don't.
And you haven't even watched Strokemon yet.
Oh my god.
God damn it, that movie. That and SpongeBob SquareNuts as well. We have to do that.
It's SpongeBob!
God damn. And that Strokemon one, everyone looks really unhealthy. They all look like they're hepatitis.
Pure nightmare fuel.
Again,
God.
darling, they have medication for whatever they're suffering from.
Jesus Christ.
It's like something you'd see while on Ambien. Damn.
Brittany, I know this isn't your wheelhouse, but if you want, is there any sex scene in a movie that you were like, this is weird or this is strange? Or you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Well, yeah, I definitely seen some weird sex scenes. Like not all, but some movies. And one that comes to mind is The Little Death. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically about where this young wife, she plans on taking over her rich husband's estate, and so at some point he gets killed off. But he's actually a good character though, but he gets killed off anyway. And so when he does, her and her stepson have this weird relationship where all of a sudden they get too close and they just start kissing, they're having sex. So I remember even watching it the first time and seeing them getting so, very physical with each other. I'm like, okay, no. I mean, even though they're not really related biologically, but even though they're stepson and stepmom to each other, but still it's just weird because I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing he's like 19, early 20s, and she's like maybe in her 30s, and I'm like, okay, no, like this is wrong. I feel weird. I feel just like icky just watching them and kiss and being all naked with each other.
I imagine him calling her mommy doesn't help either.
What were you going to say, Marty?
I was also going to mention Showgirls, where Kyle MacLachlan and what's her name, Berkeley, have sex like dolphins in a swimming pool.
Oh God!
Yeah, that's scene. They look like dolphins fucking. It was bizarre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That whole movie is just bizarre, and I just screw her for pushing her down the stairs. By the way, that's no way to get ahead. You don't hurt your competition. Sorry.
No. Also, if you're going to roundhouse kick some fella, like make sure you're wearing underwear because, Berkeley's bush was like full display. Like, what are you doing?
Naughty jungle of love.
Marty, Tanya's Island.
I'll let you take that one, babe.
Okay, so was she raped though? That's the question, darling. Because it was her partner, but she wanted to rape the monkey. That's why you should have taken it.
Look, maybe we need to go to John Steele and ask him what the real meaning of that movie was, because he was the fucker who recommended it.
But he basically kind of took her by force, correct? Or was it still hot?
Hey, mate.
In fairness, babe, everyone, I remember the review, and you kept on saying, Well, in fairness, she was asking for it, and I'm like, Jesus, Jen, you can't do that. Like, do you think she was cock teasing the monkey?
Yes, I do. I said that in our review, darling.
I don't know.
Don't cock tease the monkey. Spank the monkey, but don't cock tease it.
Larry says interspecies erotica.
Yep.
Oh, Nate's in the chat. Oh,
I'm
Nate.
gonna ask him.
Yeah. Okay. What was I wish I had more fucking space for people. Fuck.
Like my vagina?
No, I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna let Nate in temporarily, okay? Bear with me 2
Oh,
seconds.
you can put me out, Marty, and I'll let Nate take my spot.
It's been a while since you're here. I'll just let Nate in temporarily and I can
Marty,
come back.
why don't I go out for a minute? That way, because
No, because you never know what mental shit you might. And Nate's gone. Nate, come back and I'll let you in. Come back to fuck. I'll let you in. For fuck's sake. Come back.
That was John, Cara. That wasn't us. Don't blame us for that. John goes to evil places, and he thinks Face Killing 3 is a bad movie, but Face Killing 3 is a masterpiece.
No, Nate, I'll let you in if you want. Don't fucking sweat it. Seriously, if you want to jump in, I'll let you in. But yeah, no, I don't know. What? Okay, right. Honest to God question. Doesn't necessarily have to be about sex, right? What is the most unconventional romantic scene in a movie?
romantic.
Yes. What you consider romantic. Doesn't necessarily.
Maybe don't start with me.
The scene at the end of Fight Club where the buildings are exploding and they're holding hands and you got the Pixies playing. Very romantic.
That's a cool, unconventional kind of romantic scene. Trench, have you any kind of like it's romantic but it's not really, or it's like?
I tend to think, but maybe I have one. I don't know if this would count, but I guess it's kind of romantic. The scene at the end of 30 Days a Night where they're like holding each other as he like dies from the sunlight.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I guess that kind of romantic.
Brittany, have you any unconventional romantic scenes from movies?
That's a good question.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Sure.
Jen.
Yeah, I got one that's a little probably, but I actually always it's a crying kind of thing. But the scene with in Brokeback Mountain with the shirt.
Okay.
Either the scene where Jake Jill, and I knew I must be more like Jake Gyllenhaal, because when he makes a thing of the shirt, I thought you're gonna take it, and he goes, oh, I don't know where it is, and he took it, and because I would have done the same thing, and I knew when they made the reveal at the end, he had his shirt the whole time.
Lamona, what do you think is the most unconventional romantic scene in a movie?
Oh God. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have to think about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is hard.
Well, I can actually bring up a movie, but I can't really recall a particular scene. But I remember enjoying Lisa Frankenstein. I thought that was pretty unconventional.
Okay.
Sparky loved that movie too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Trying to think, is there any fucking unconventional romantic scenes I can think of in a movie?
Another one for me is It's My Party, and where she goes, basically the premise is that our main character is dying, and he decides to rather to go by little inches, he decides to just go out on his own terms. And before he dies, he decides to have a big party. And one of the people that comes to the party is his ex-love, who he's never really gotten over. And a friend of his goes, I think he's lucky. And the other friend looks at her and goes, why? He's dying. And goes, because he's wrapping up all his unfinished business and getting to tell people who he loves everything before their time's up, which is because they knew they were going to die.
Aww.
Yeah. But it's done really well. It's a movie that hardly anyone talks about. Eric Stoltz, Margaret Cho, Bronson Pinchot. It's a fucking fabulous movie. It's a beautiful movie.
What is it called?
It's My Party, and it's also based on true events. It's from the late 90s.
Dane Earl says, I don't know about romantic, but the girl's head and Augie, I don't know how to spell it, is pretty sweet with each other. What? Wait,
No?
what movie's that from? What? Trench, do you know what she's talking about?
I have no idea, but you gotta give us the name of the movie. You can't just drop that and not give context of the film.
Cemetery Man. Cemetery Man.
Oh, that movie. I gotta watch that movie again.
No, that's a good one, Dana. That's a good one.
What about you, Marty?
Trying to think. Romeo is Bleeding. You ever seen that movie?
Mm-hmm. Actually, I have.
This lunatic of a Russian assassin becomes infatuated with her target, and she either wants to kill him or fuck him, and like she cuts off her own arm to escape and fucking get back with him again. It's a weird fucking movie. Lena Olin and Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman is brilliant in it because he's so fucking sleazy, and he's like, it's all his own fucking doing. He's like, he thinks he's hot shit, and then he meets up with Lena Olin's Mona Dragunov, and she just fucks his life over completely. And it's like, people are like, oh, you mean like Basic Instinct or fucking... No, this fucking chick, she's fucking insane. He has to leave his wife. He has to go into witness protection. His mistresses are killed. His best friend is killed. The dude he works for, Mona, kills him. So he has no money. It's a fucking brilliant movie. Definitely check it out. It's from the 90s. Romeo is Bleeding. If you get a chance, it's just fucking insane. He's supposed to be guarding her because she's an informant. He's supposed to be guarding her. He's hired to kill her. He comes into the room and she's wearing nothing but a negligee and a suit jacket. And she ends up raping the dude. She ends up forcing him to give her oral sex. It's fucking ridiculous. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's an insane fucking movie. It's kind of one-sided romance. It's just fucking... Have you seen that?
Valentine's Day.
It's a great movie if you haven't seen it. But what was I going to say to you again? Jen, have you any questions you want to ask
What's everybody's underwear look like tonight?
Black and lacy.
Clear for me.
Jesus Christ.
What about you, darling? Trench, what about you? You don't have to answer if you're uncomfortable.
Nah, I'm not answering that question again. I did that on the internet once because I didn't understand.
The trash bag and sock combo are comfortable enough.
What?
That was a live stream.
Yeah, that's in internet history.
So, according to Larry, navy blue, and according to Dana, blue.
Blue seems to be popular tonight.
Mine's black with purple bats.
Oh, those are pretty!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm instantly jealous. Well, wait, what's the cut?
It's cotton.
No,
It's bikini. Bikini.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Less jealous. If it was a thong, though, I would have been super jealous.
Yeah, but sometimes bikinis are comfortable. Like thongs are
Yeah.
fun, but sometimes you want to go for more comfort. I get that.
I don't know. I always find thongs to be more comfortable. But anyway, that's too much information, I guess.
Jesus, they sound
Not for me.
uncomfortable, creepy.
Cotton.
Aye.
Cotton. Okay, cool.
The
Breathable.
touch cotton. This is bad luck of your
We're
life.
gonna have so many weirdos coming in, like fucking, hey, I found my new Spank Bank channel.
Hey, the subs will go up though.
Oh, fuck.
Marty, come on. Everyone else answered. What color are you wearing, or is it clear?
I'm not telling you what color my underwear is.
Oh my god,
Right.
it's clear. You guys are twinsies. Sweet.
There, Marty, plead the fifth. As Marty is here, I say leave him alone.
I plead the fifth. Has any other question? And has anyone else any topic they want to discuss bar underwear? or Halloween or anything?
Well, men this is for all the dudes. Do men prefer it when we're bare, or do you guys like the underwear?
Honestly, I prefer the underwear. I call it the Christmas morning effect.
I get you.
It's like it's better when there's like nice wrapping.
Good way to put it.
And its underwear is more stylish. You eventually get naked, but you gotta, it's an appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are with you, Marty.
Aye.
Hooray for underwear. Typical fashion. We talk about underwear, thongs, bras, panties, whatever, and the men folk blush. They get all quiet and blush.
But it also depends what you're wearing. If you're just wearing like a regular shirt and like jeans and stuff like that, yeah, it makes more sense to wear underwear. But if you're wearing a maxi dress or a sundress, you really want the underwear obstructing that? I don't think so.
Yeah, the panty line and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me
also
introduce
easy
you to
access,
my
Jen.
friend- Again, let me introduce you to my friend the thong. No panty lines whatsoever. Completely discreet.
Yeah. I don't mind thongs. I'm not anti-thong or anything. It's just like I'm getting older, and it's more for special
Be like
occasions now.
Dr. Frankenstein. What the fuck have I created? Jesus.
Very, very, very pro team thong. I shall sport them till my ass looks like a prune. A pale prune.
Nice.
Prune.
I honestly don't wear thongs for myself. It would be for somebody I'm intimate with, to be honest. So
Yeah, me too. Me
That's
too.
good.
yeah.
Exclusively for myself. Completely selfish.
More power to you.
Depends on the days. Like sometimes if I have like the matching bra, then I feel like I'm on the top. I don't think men can understand this. You just feel more put together when your bra and panties match. I mean, I feel that way. It's like I can conquer the world. I'm matching.
Oh yeah, gotta match. I think I can count on one hand all the times I've ever not matched.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and I've been told I'm anal. I'm like, no, it's a fashion thing, guys.
Is it that detrimental though if it doesn't match?
It bothers me. It bothers me. It does.
Like
It,
nobody else may know, but I know.
Mhm.
And it will
Just
bother
feel like
me
you're on
every
your
time I go to
game.
the bathroom. I will be bothered by it because I'll know. I'll see my
Yeah.
bra strap and then I'll know it doesn't match and I'll get mad at myself and be like, if I take
Well,
it 5 minutes.
Are you worried that lads will be like, well, this woman's fucking knickers and bras and coordinators?
No,
She's
no.
not worth my time.
Again, completely selfish, all for my benefit.
For me, I just feel more put together. I feel like, okay, this is going to be a good day if I can. The days that are bad are usually the ones where like, oh, damn it, I don't match. I failed.
I failed underwear 101. God damn it.
I don't deserve to live.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, thank God no one will see me naked today. Damn it.
See, Larry gets it. He's bothered by non-matching workout clothes.
Workout clothes? What do you mean, Blair?
You gotta have the tracksuit like nice guy Eddie from frickin' Reservoir Dogs.
Honest to God, though, Larry, if you're wearing a fucking sweatpants that say juicy on the ass, we're done as friends, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just.
Hey,
No.
those are a #1 seller, Marty.
Yeah.
You
Larry
can't
could
argue
rock
the
it.
style and the comfort.
Oh, Jesus. Also, what some of the slogans I've just seen, like, so, like I seen a woman. I'm not trying to body shame, and I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to shame. Who puts on sweatpants "MILF in the making"? Who fucking does that?
MILFs in the making.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, is it a bad thing, Marty?
It's just, it's. Would you not be well? I just be like, I understand taking agency over your situation and stuff like that, but isn't it a kind of derisory kind of fucking thing to kind of put on yourself, or is that just me? Am I being chauvinistic thinking that?
It lets men know that you have less free time than other girls, and that you've got lots of stretch marks. It's great.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's like they do a Sex in the City episode and stuff, and like people got all up in arms because like the one of the characters in it has their daughter go to this rich, upper class school, right? Prep school, right? And like the boys like listed all the moms, all the homeroom moms from the most bangable, and like the two moms and the two main characters in this got the two most coveted spots. They were the most bangable moms in the school, and people were like, but I think most women would be like, yeah, you might find it a little, but then you're like, oh, I'm #1.
Yeah, the only people
want to bang me.
The only people that mad are the ones at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's a better way to put it, Ethel. It's like you want to be at the top of the list. Like, it's not saying you want to bang a 13-year-old boy, but it's nice to be like on the top of the list.
It's nice to know
Again,
you've been
the
paid.
trash picture show does not condone. Jesus fucking Christ!
Dear
Christ.
God, this has gone off the rails wildly, Marty. How could you let this happen?
It's like a fucking tram line. That's
As the lawyer of the stream, this is all hypothetical. Nothing is happening here. No condoning. And if you say we're wrong, we're gonna throw rocks at you.
Good man. Thank you, Trench.
Why did you when I hear that, I just think, why did you stop?
We got a whole bucket of gravel right here, and some of it has agate in it. So don't make us mad.
If you try to accuse us of things we didn't do, we will stone you like back in the day.
We might go easier if you put us on the hot to bang list, though. You might get us a little flattering.
None of us own a rock tumbler, so they will not be smooth. They will be jagged and sharp. Do not tempt the rocks.
We won't tumble for you.
Trench, have you any question you want to ask the panel?
I don't know. I didn't really think of questions.
That's okay. We can come back to you. Or is there any Trenchy? Is there any question you have about women's underwear?
No. I don't think about that often.
Wait, Trenchy, do you find it wrong, or is it just a boyhood prank for guys to go and steal?
No. Okay, we're fucking putting this to bed tonight. We're putting this fucking bed tonight, and I'm gonna get Lamona and Brittany's opinion on it. Okay, because not all women are keen on having their fucking knickers and bra stolen.
As long as I get them back.
Yeah.
Jen said, "Oh, I think it's whimsical in movies when boys at like holiday camps or colleges or campuses steal women's underwear."
I would have to disagree with that. I think it's kind of whack. Like, what's the purpose of that? Because women don't go around stealing guys' boxers and briefs and shit. So it's weird. It's just freaking weird. I never understood how that came to be, because I know it was a real thing at some point.
Yeah.
It's like dipping your pigtails in the inkwell, It's how the boys are getting your attention.
Yeah, it's sweet. Maybe it's just because we're older. I'm
Mhm.
assuming. I don't know, but like it was just a sweet thing. Like it's charming.
Jen, you can ask Brittany her opinion on it because I don't want to pose the question to the poor girl.
For Brittany, what Marty's trying to say, would you find it uncomfortable if a cute guy stole your knickers?
Yeah, I would. I think if that ever happened, I think not only would I feel embarrassed and I feel uncomfortable, but I think I would try to track that person. I'll be like, okay, I don't know who took it, but I'm gonna go hunt them down and find it because no one steals that from me. Like, no, it's mine. So if it was, yeah, even if it was a cute guy, but let's say if he did it to get my attention because he liked me, but let's say if I didn't feel anything, it's like, give it back. But even if it was a guy where maybe if I kind of liked him, it's like, well, look, okay, I know how you feel and I like you too, but you didn't have to go doing that. Can you give that back to me, please? You know,
What if, Brittany, what if it was Val Kilmer and in place he left a pair of Batman boxers?
Ooh.
Because he rolls with that kind of class. Val will take your panties, but he will leave a pair of his in place.
Well, I think that would. I think that
And
would
you
be
could wear
different.
them, Brittany. You could wear them. It would be very, yeah.
You'd be very close to Val in that respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, would she wear them like boxers or wear them on her head? That's the question you have to ask.
Like
Well,
Oolong!
then I would put them on my vajayjay. Like, that would be what I do, but that's just me.
You wouldn't sniff them first?
Why would I do on my head?
I'm voting
You'd be
for
like,
wear them on your head.
wear them like a bat mask.
You get his essence.
Oh, okay.
Brittany, you need to send me a pair of your boxers.
It would be like having Val's thighs on your ears. It'd be great.
Or on your lips.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ethel. Christ. If it's a cute enough boy and he's nice about it, it's not so bad after all, is it?
Yeah,
that's my huckleberry.
But you didn't say that before, so I kind of want to change my answer. It depends if I'm attracted to that person or not.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's the cute boy that goes to the summer camp that teases you, and you don't know that he likes.
Look, Lamona, what celebrity would you be okay with stealing your underwear, and which type of underwear would you be okay with him stealing?
Probably what's his name? Henry Cavill. And let's see what kind of I guess whatever thong the sexiest thong I can think of. The lacier the better.
And it's Henry Cavill without the CGI lip.
Yeah, totally.
He doesn't need it. He's going to balance Lamona's fucking knickers under his nose.
Oh yeah.
Like a sea lion. Fucking shit.
I still think he should wear him on his head like Oolong. Just like right on the forehead. Wear me!
Trench, what woman would you be okay stealing your underwear?
I don't know if anybody wants my underwear. I don't see the appeal.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Who do you want stealing your underwear, darling?
I just mail all mine to Margot Robbie. I mean, you, of course. I love you.
That's okay. I've sent some to Bill Skarsgård, so fuck you.
Oh, it's fucking like that, is it? Well, I hope he appreciates it. I hope him and his average size physique appreciates your fucking knickers.
Yeah.
Very average. Aye, Jesus Christ.
You know, I think I would like Jensen Ackles or Ursula Andress, either one or both. But the stipulation is I get to steal their underwear, but not from their
Holy
underwear
shit.
drawer.
Shit, Jesus Christ, Larry.
Whoa!
What?
She wanted some Larry essence.
Why didn't you let her, Larry? What the hell?
Was this before or after you were married?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
What?
No, Tara, that's condoms. That's condoms and bullets he mailed her, not his underwear.
Wasn't it blood too?
And a dead rat.
Oh yeah, I was a dead rat.
Yeah.
Because he's a romantic like that.
Way before I was. Oh, way before you were married. Okay.
Always
Well,
good
why
to
wouldn't
make
you
sure
give it
that
up?
it's in the past. Keep you safe.
Lamona, had you a question for Larry there?
Not real. Well, I was just curious why he didn't give her his shorts in that case.
Like, did you get a number or anything? Like, or just fucking.
Was she scary?
Maybe. Like, was she just some random chick that happened to come up to you, be like, "Hey, can I have your shorts real quick?" So I could understand.
I'll let me deliver it.
Did she look like Sloth in a blonde wig?
Hello, Larry. I am Brumhilda. I want to breed with you. You would
Here
make
you
a good
burn.
specimen of child. Oh, the Russian national anthem is playing in the background.
My name's Alice. I work in a security complex.
Jesus Christ. Aye. But yeah, no. Is there any more fucking? Has anyone else? I need to. I'm Jen. I'm out asking questions. You work away. Go on. I don't care. The fucking work away. Ask whatever you want. At this stage, you can't get any worse.
I think I'm good too, darling. I think the hamster is dead on the wheel about now. The hamster's about dead on its wheel.
Ethel, have you any mental questions or any kind of questions that you want to run by the panel or the chat?
Well, as long as the hamster's dead on the wheel and not dead in the gear.
The Richard gear.
Yeah.
Is there any odd questions, Ethel, you want to ask people?
Yeah. Can you believe it's not butter? And if you can't, why can't you believe it's not butter?
I hope
Because
it's
it
not.
doesn't coat your skin.
No, because it didn't work for fucking Marlon Brando in Last Tango in Paris. That's why.
Oh god.
Because it's not as sensual or well-smelling as coconut oil.
Jesus Christ.
I love that movie. That's
Aye.
a good movie.
Yeah, creepy. I heard about that. I don't know many details, but they're finally doing something about shit like that.
They really should have asked before they done that shit.
Yeah, I mean, Ghostbusters Afterlife did the same thing, and that's kind of weird too and uncomfortable, but at least the family was on board. With Peter Cushing, I don't think they told anybody. They just went and did it because we're Disney. We can do whatever we want.
In the future, Disney is just going to use Henry Cavill's lip.
Just the lip. They can only use
Just
the lip.
They're gonna use his lip to stand in for other celebrities because they can't get sued for that. It's just gonna be his lip, but it's the size of a full person.
So it could be like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, it's his lip is Count Dooku. They got to take him out.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! They dubbed Count Dooku over him. They dubbed Christopher Lee.
No, it's just Henry Cavill's lip dressed up as Count Dooku and doing all his lines and stuff.
Oh.
Just the upper lip. It's vertically standing. Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Trench, have you any question that you want to ask the panel?
I'm trying to.
Can be as crazy as you want.
You didn't say that with me when I ask questions.
I don't need to fucking ask that with you because that's the de facto fucking question. Jesus fuck.
When you know there's no governor on it, you're gonna watch your gas pedal.
Yeah. Or anyone else? Does anyone else? Lamona, have you any questions for the panelers? Is there anything you've watched us, you've seen us interact? Is there anything you've ever wanted to know about any of us or anything about the channel or?
Not in particular.
Okay.
But I do have a general question for everyone if you'd like to answer. No
Go
pressure.
first.
All right, so pegging, love it or leave it.
Not a fan. Wouldn't be a fan.
I like it.
Nice.
Nah.
I would.
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing.
Oh,
Who wants to explain it to Trenchy?
I'll take this one, Trench. It's when a man and a woman decide that they like each other very much. Sometimes they get together, and sometimes the woman decides that she wants a turn, and there's an apparatus that she can strap onto herself.
Oh,
Ability to perform a certain function that the guy usually performs.
oh! I thought it was just a regular sex thing. I didn't know it involved dildos.
Oh, it's very regular, very vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I'm
It's-
not against it. I like to be more I like to be dominated more than anything. So that's just that's not really my bag. But no hate.
Yeah, you came in just at the right time, Dino.
Evening, Dino.
Yeah, no, I'd like any fella who's into it. No criticism or anything. Just not my time. I mean, like, I have trouble if I don't have enough fucking roughage in my diet. I have trouble getting stuff out, let alone fucking going in. Like, just yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. No, just fucking.
You just start out small and tell her to be gentle.
Yeah, they have small ones. They have like really small ones.
No. Before you ask,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Jen, I have emailed you the coupons already. They're in the inbox.
What?
Shh, Ethel. What are you talking about, Ethel? I have no idea what she's talking about.
Just
As Ethel's lawyer, she's been working very hard today, and she is out of her mind. So whatever she says, she cannot be held liable for.
Aye.
Best $2,000 I ever spent. Thank you, Trench. Attorney at law.
I did think of a question.
Go for it, Trench.
I was trying to think of what. If you could cross over Scooby-Doo with any R-rated horror movie, what would it be, and why?
I would go with Friday the 13th.
Event Horizon.
Yeah,
It's obvious.
Zoink, Scoob! I think this spaceship is haunted!
Good question, though.
Thanks.
Aliens. Dana says aliens. Get away from after you, bitch. I don't fucking know.
Fred, what are you doing and what happened to your eyes? I have such sights to show you.
That would be a good one. Yeah, Hellraiser would be. Pet Cemetery! I changed my answer. Pet Cemetery!
Oh, yes.
Scoob, you ain't looking so healthy. I'm gonna kill you now, Shaggy.
Yeah, I stand by Pet Cemetery.
Cujo.
Oh, Jesus.
We're all trapped in the van. I will fucking fuck you up. Give him more biscuits.
Come on, Scoob. Like in Rome, do as the Romans. Let's do the time warp. Rocky. I'm sure that will go over well. Frank.
Last house on the left? What about last house on the left? Do the Scooby thing, Marty, when he's telling him to blow his fucking brains out.
Do it, Shaggy. You're fucking worthless.
You didn't even know it
What
was
role,
Old
Randy?
Man Rivers.
It turned out to be old Mr. Voorhees all along.
Blow your brains out. Randy, blow your brains out. Ruh-roh.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
It's after he shoots himself, Scooby realizes he made a fatal mistake. No more Scooby snacks. Good job, Scoob. Dumbass. One person.
It turns out fucking Shaggy shoots himself in the head and Scooby disappears because it turns out that Scooby was his Tyler Durden all along. Well, Vanna, you met me at a really interesting point in my life. Where is my mind?
That was a good question, Trench.
Yeah.
Lamona, did you get to think of any horror crossover with Scooby Doo? You'd love to see the Scooby Gang turn up in.
I would say The Shining.
Oh,
That's a good one.
You're Shaggy.
Jesus.
All work and no play?
All mysteries and no play makes Shag like a dull dude, Scoob.
That actually works.
Lamona, is there any crossover you'd like to see with them?
Serbian film.
Oh, yeah!
I don't know. Fuck, why not?
How the fuck would that work? Someone, okay, you or Jen gotta explain that, because how's that gonna fucking work?
Well, the Scooby Gang is the one that gets them pulling back, because the friend is like dragging them back into the porn business for one last big job, and so you could see like them all dressed up like hookers. I think it could work. And then
that means Scooby Doo's gonna fuck a baby?
I
no,
suppose.
Scooby. I would think it would be Shaggy.
No,
What?
Scrappy.
Scooby-Doo, he's a dog. He's a dog. Wouldn't he just eat the baby?
I mean, after he
Oh, that would be much better.
Oh wait, maybe that's only if he's
No.
maybe that's only if he's a pit bull.
Jesus. No, he's a Great Dane. He's a Great Dane. Why am I answering this fucking question?
Daphne would have to be the one dressed up like Alice in Wonderland, licking the lollipop.
What really
love
is
that
so?
movie.
What really is so great about those Danes? What? Because they're big? Ooh, I'm real impressed.
Jesus Christ.
We gotta talk about Serbian film one day, darling.
You can. I'm not a fan of that flick.
I know.
Boss.
I wanted to get the animatronic baby. They had it on eBay, and I wanted it so bad. For a conversation piece.
No, please. No, don't.
Just have that sitting out on the coffee table.
That's exactly what I told Marty. I feel bad that I didn't order. It's like one of those things. I really should have ordered it. It wasn't that expensive.
Jen's guests are just like, "Oh, your home is so lovely," and Jen's just like, "Oh, more coffee cake." We got this down at the bakery down the street. It's delicious.
And someone's just looking.
Anywhere.
Watch what happens with this baby when I press this button.
Jesus Christ. Please.
Morty?
Don't worry, this baby can take liquids. Don't you worry.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. Lord. So I think this might be a good place to wrap it up.
I don't have
Jesus.
a condom, darling.
God,
You noticed when it was out of your mouth. That's what I was going to say. I heard
yeah,
that.
I know. I know. Right. Before I go, I'm going to give everyone a chance to pimp out their stuff, their content. Ethel, so if you do come back, what should people keep an eye out for?
Uh, uh Live streams and premieres.
And have you a ballpark kind of period that you might know when you might be back? Is there any kind of time you're aiming for?
Well, I know I'll be back on Halloween night and maybe just before then, but I don't know exactly because things are progressing, but they are a little bit behind schedule.
No problem, no problem. The love of my life. What about you? What's next for the channel?
Trench. What's next, Trenchy?
Wait, what? Do not do that. Jen will murder me with a spoon.
I will. I love you, Trenchy, but I'll be crying when I'm doing it, but I'll fucking do it. Don't look at my man. Why?
There's just one tear rolls out of the corner of Jen's eye. It always had to be this way, Trench. I'm sorry.
I see those scandalous avatars you wear in front of him.
Oh, thanks, McGee.
For what is going on in my channel, it's been quiet, and I realize that, guys, but I just needed some time away from stuff. Some personal stuff has gone on, and Jen is just mentally, her tank is pretty empty, but I've gotten a little bit of rest and relaxation, so I'm going to probably be back, and I've got a lot of videos planned. Probably the next thing you're going to see from me is I have some thoughts on the new Speak No Evil movie, so check out for that. It should be in a day or two. I'll have that, and there's a lot of other movies that I need to catch up on. But yeah, I wear it. It's been quiet on my channel, but I promise I am coming back. So
cool beans, cool. Brittany, what's next for your channel?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow, I'll be uploading a dream video, which is not my dream, but it's my sister's dream of a very different, funny, alternate Back to the Future kind of dream, except without time travel. So that will be uploaded tomorrow. And sometime this week, I'll be recording some videos.
Okay, cool. Lamona, what's next for your channel, or what you hope to have on your channel?
Now I mostly do a lot of live streams. I host a weekly live stream every Friday night called The Lair. I'm trying to do more videos though. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I'd like to do. I am also a collector. I collect a lot of figures just like Marty and a couple of other people on here. So I might do a little show and tell. And other than that, I'm just going to be focusing on Halloweeny, spooky season stuff as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. They definitely, again, Lamona done a really cool review of kind of rock metal.
It's Typo Negative Peter Steele reaction figure. Yeah.
Thank you again. Cool. It's cool action figure. So definitely check out Lamona's channel if you're a fan of horror and a fan of collecting. Trench. I know you're kind of tentatively on hiatus, but is there anything you're toying with coming back doing, or is
I don't know when I'll be back. Things will happen when they happen, but I do have some music videos already made for when I do come back, because I'll just making them on the break because I like making stuff. So technically, I have videos. I just don't know when I'll put them. I don't know. My moods change, but I might come back soon. I might not, but I'm probably gonna just be appearing on streams like this for a while, just randomly.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Work my way back in.
Trenchy's essentially the Jack Kerouac of the streaming world. He goes where he wants, and he does what he wants, and that's something to fucking applaud. Also, Dana Earl, she's competing in the Face of Horror contest. I think Lady Sasha and her Lamona, are you competing in
Yes,
that as
I
well?
am. I'm in the top 15 right now.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Go check that and vote for
Oh.
people who you want to vote for. I'm going to remain neutral, and I'll just say vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not gonna try and push anyone towards voting to any particular person because they're all fucking awesome people going for it. Myself.
Thank you, Night.
Hey, Night Watch was in the chat. I meant to fucking I highlighted there. But what was I going to say again? Where was I? Fuck. Yeah, I've to do a review of my top 10 favorite PlayStation games. I'm going to be doing some reviews on vintage Ghostbuster figures, the horror humans that came out back in the 80s. And yeah, I'll probably try and get to doing a couple more movies. I was thinking of doing a Romulus review, but I think that's going to piss a lot of people off, so I'll see how that fucking goes. But I just want to thank everyone who came in tonight. Obviously, it was great to have Trenchy and Ethel back because we missed the fuck out of them, myself and Jen. Obviously, Jen, because, I have to say that it was great to have her. But no, it's fucking awesome to have Jen on the stream. But also, Brittany, thanks a million for coming on. And Lamona, it was also awesome to have you popping in. You were probably like, what kind of fucking mad bastards have I landed myself in with?
No.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed your.
Oh, you're my people. Jen and Ethel, definitely my people for sure.
One of us.
Gobble, gobble.
Google gobble, Google gobble.
Dana, the two other girls competing obviously is Lamona and Lady Sasha is the other person competing, if I'm not mistaken. Also, want to thank everyone in the chat. We had Night Watch, we had Dana Earl, we had Horror Cat Dad Larry, we had Cara, the Mistress of Horror, the Late Horror Show, Creepy McGee. Creepy's he's an absolute fucking legend. Always there at all of our streams. Echo Zero, Nate, his channel is Grief World. Check that out. Am I missing anyone? I'm always worried about
DMC Campbell.
Oh yeah.
Yes, DMC was in the chat. And my friend John Frawley was in the chat. And I'm getting fucking old and blind. Ben Grimm, Strange Monkey, and I think that was it. I think that was everyone who's in the chat. Everyone who came in, thanks a million. Y'all kicked arse. I am going to turn in because it is now 3:30 here in Ireland, and I need to chat to Jen before I go to bed. But again, thanks a million, everyone who stopped in. Y'all kicked ass. Be sure to check out Ethel's channel, Trenchy's channel, Brittany and Lamona. I'm going to put their channel in the description, so be sure to check them out. And my gorgeous girlfriend, Jen Mitchell, I suppose you better check out her channel as well, or she'll fucking go mad and eat some fucking children or something like that. So with that, have a good evening and take care. Bye now.
Peanut.
Stay soft,
Bye.
Good night.